Hi. Good morning. Good evening. Hello. Hi. Did it say no more fish? Did it say no more fish? I think there's like a little bit of a cooldown. Like a little bit. But hi, hello. Hell yeah, soda can. Let's go. Cleaning up the little in-game lake. Let's go. How the hell is my encoding already overloaded? We just started. What is with my computer? Hi. Anyway, congratulations, Melkor. Most special person of the stream. You get nothing. Except, there you go. You're over LurkBait now. Pew, 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 pew. Did I manage to get sleep? I did. And I even got enough that my character was able to talk in D&D. So I was able to contribute to bring the energy a little bit, which is rare because my character doesn't talk a lot. My character is mostly silent. But hi, I'm taking a break today. Taking a break, but that doesn't mean that I didn't want to stream. So I was like, fuck it, let's go live. Now, I say that, but I still have to spend like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes making a thumbnail. But no, I don't usually stream on D&D day, but I felt like, why not? That's the benefit of not having a schedule this week. I can go crazy. I can stream whenever. The only day this week that I know that I'm not going to stream, I'm definitely not going to stream on the day that Jodu is playing Broken Sword 2. I'm taking that day off. Unless I don't. But, you know, we never know. But hi, hello. I can actually say hi to people. I turned that on today. Vivi being quiet. I'm surprised. What, am I being quiet? I'm just being kind of like regular energy, I think. This is like normal energy, not like high energy. But hello. I turned on the hellos so I can say hello. Oh, in D&D. Ah, right. Well, I don't know. I just made a character that doesn't talk very much, and that's kind of what's happened. They only talk when they read a book they really hate or they really, really like. And today they read a book that they really liked, and somebody was like, oh, good book. And so they like launched into this big thing about it. And they kept talking about books, but then they made the mistake of letting them read a boring book. And then they just shut off again and stopped talking to people. Hello, Flamefist. Hello, Melkor. Hello, Amnopsity. Hello, Chester. Hello, Automatic. Hello, Shotgun. Hello, Cannon. Hello, Tommy. Hello, Chenavolk. Hello, Deep Freeze. Hello, Quesady. Hello, Arkray. Hello, Paleka. Hello, Miko. Hello, Valimore. Hello, Nolly Buckles. Hello, White Wolf. Hello, Gray. Hello, Tumbleweed. Hello, Crazy Scotsman. Hello, Fluxy. Hello, Fluffy Tail Toucher. Hello, Chris. Hello, Rexus. Hello, Think of Name. Hello, Malaxi. Hi. And hello, Jazzy. Hi. But yeah, I considered playing more of that game, like the 90s one. You know, the Life is Strange one that we've been playing, that we played a bit of the other day. But, like, I just didn't feel like dealing with the on-coding shit. I didn't feel like having to, like, fix my OBS up. I'm kind of lazy right now, so I'm like, we'll just fish. We'll just fish, and then we'll call it a day. Plus, there are achievements in LurkBait fishing that, you know, you have to have LurkBait on in order to get it. We are currently missing 5 achievements. We're missing 5 achievements for LurkBait. And there is catching 1,000 items, completing the entire fish decks, catching about 29 ducks, the Halloween catches, which I don't know if they're still on. I think they are. Hi, Dubs. How you doing? And there's also being visited by the person who made it. I don't think that's going to happen, though, because it's almost midnight, and his Twitter says that he lives in Melbourne. So I'm guessing he doesn't just, like, you know, come by every time somebody plays LurkBait. But we're not even in the category, so I've heard for that. I don't know if it's real or not. Why did you do that? Because I will. You can't stop me. Somebody in the discussions on Steam was like, oh, yeah, if you want him to visit, you got to join the Discord and ping him when you go live. But I'm like, that's so intrusive. Oh, my God. But then I'm also like, but would that guarantee that he'd come by? Because I want that achievement. Fish maxing. Hi, Nemo. Hi. But yeah, so I'm just going to I'm just gonna fish. We're just gonna hang out. We're not doing anything special today. Whop. It's not public. It's an offline lobby. Max play is me. Just me. Bop. I am glad that they fixed this so that people can't, like, come in and ruin your good time anymore. Because that sucked. That was annoying. But I think they fixed that the last time we played this. Right, that's how you do it. Run. Okay, am I good for bait? No. Alright, we'll buy more bait. Definitely not getting visited by Deb in an offline lobby. No, it's not for web fishing. Azuki. No, a LurkBait. It's the little circle that pops up. The little circle that pops up when people do fish, that's the one where you want the dev to visit, not web fishing. No, web fishing does not have a the dev comes visit achievement. LurkBait does, which is the circle over there that you guys are interacting with, not this one. Bam. Okay. Me getting intense explaining shit. This is called like a relaxing mix, but already this song is not relaxing to me. I don't know what instrument's doing it. Is it the woodwind? Or is it like the little, like... I'm trying to think. Isn't LurkBait just a Twitch extension? No, it's not a Twitch extension. It's a game. You buy it on Steam. Suspenseful strings. Is that it? Is it? Yeah, it is. This is Knights of the Old Republic music. Dantooine. I'm skipping it. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not relaxing. It was not relaxing, so I'm killing it. No. Alright. 1, 2. But yeah, I am slowly grinding away at this game, so may as well stream it. We will start with terrible bait. Why not? Alright. Well, this is where I'll be for the next couple of hours. How's you guys going? Also, hi, Gorilla Fan. You guys got work today? You're at work? So I'm guessing you have one of those jobs where it's like computer or... I don't know, are you on phone? Yes. Did have work today. Well, it's very late for you. Is that late? Wake up early for work? On lunch break? How long of a lunch break do you get? I only ever got like half an hour. Have you opened my phone with one earbud in? Okay. I realized because he's from Melbourne that explains why it's a thong and not a foreign name. And that not a VB. Yeah, CB long neck. There's little, it's an Australian indie dev. You have half hour? Lunch break is 1 hour for me. Wow. Clock in at 8:15. Semi-remote IT job. Okay. No, why no lunch break? Is it too short of a day to get a lunch break? I only didn't get a lunch break if the day was, I think... If the shift was under 4 hours. If it was under 4 hours, then I didn't get a lunch break. But if it was 4 hours or over, I got a lunch break. I get an hour and live very close to my job, so I get to go home for... Aww. Work computers have literally any time. Ah, so like school. I remember that. Hi, Cobra. When I worked at the bookstore, the PC that we had was really shitty. Like, it was ancient. But even though it took forever to load, I would still, like, I would read trashy Reddit relationships or check out, like, I could log into Discord as well. So I used to just chat with people. I didn't really watch much streams then, but I watched a couple. But the problem was, like, I couldn't have earbuds in because I was at the counter. So if something interesting seemed to be happening, I would, like, run to the back room. I would wait and see if someone could explain what was happening. I was not a good worker. bit annoying to explain, but I'll be coordinating multiple teams doing a system upgrade all day because there's no breaks in the activity. I can only say, aww. Well, I hope it goes by smoothly and you can rest after. I say that, but I wasn't a hated employee. I feel like I was like a filler employee. You know, like a background character, like a filler, like, I don't know. I definitely wasn't like the star of my workplace. There were much more interesting people at my workplace. When I worked at the bookstore, like, we had this like resident artist guy. We had the university lesbian who brought her girlfriend in at midnight to have a romantic date, like a candlelit like picnic in the middle of the bookstore. Which, I'm sure HR, like, whatever, the HR people would have hated it. But, like, we were like, oh, yeah, that's fine. Well, okay. Amazing date idea. Really not okay, I suppose, but none of us gave a shit. She was like, hey, can I bring my girlfriend here? And, like, because she loves books and be, like, a really cute one. And our manager was the resident artist guy. Like, he had... How do I explain? I'm trying to, like, paint a picture with my words. He had, like, a thick villain black mustache, like, that kind of, like, curled at the sides, as well as, like, a very sort of, like, maintained, like, villain beard. But it went up into, like, his hair, and he had, like, long, sort of, like... How do I explain? The only way I can explain it is he had, like, serious black hair. From Harry Potter. And when the university... I just call her university lesbian because those are the two things that I knew about her. That she was going to university and she was a lesbian. Asked if she could have, like, her romantic date idea at midnight in the store after we'd closed. He was like, huh, that's awesome. Do it. Fire near paper books. We had a cement floor and he was just like, I trust you. I trust you not to start a fire. I do wonder sometimes if he's still in, like, Newcastle. One of the thingies. I gotta go catch that. Looks like a villain, acts like a hero. He actually, I think I've told this story before, but he helped advertise, a somewhat criminal, device. So, in Newcastle, it was really famous for, having, like, a lot of, what do you call them? Pay thingies, like, on the road? I'm sorry, I'm, like, half brain dead right now. What was the toll thingies? No, parking meters. And people hated them. People hated parking meters, and they hated, like, meter maids or whatever you call them. And they were just like a nuisance. So one of the things that people would do, a device that somebody made, because the thing is, one of the ways that the meter person would check, if they couldn't check, like, if they didn't want to, like, squint into, like, your, like, windshield to see if, you know, the little ticket said that you had time left, they would feel your bonnet. They would feel your bonnet to see how hot the bonnet of your car was. And if it was still, like, hot from the engine, they'd keep walking. Because, you know, you'd only just parked there. So, somebody in Newcastle created a device that keeps your bonnet hot. To trick lazy meter checkers. So, if they were lazy and just did the little bonnet check with their hand, it would still feel hot and they'd keep walking. Now, it only works on the lazy ones, which you can't guarantee you're going to get a lazy one, but just in case. And the guy who was, like, the manager of the store with, like, the villain mustache and stuff, he was commissioned to do a poster selling the device, selling the thing, and I can't remember what they called it. Also, hi, Chespin. Hi, Myojin. Hi, Cobra. Hi. Chaotic neutral. I love it. I mean, if it works, it works. If they're being lazy, then, you know, that's their fault. It's their fault. But no, that was one of the reasons why I liked I liked the bookstore. Newcastle's taken the revolutionary leap from parking meters with paid car parks. Paid car parks. See, I'm not a car owner / driver. I don't know how to drive. So there's a lot that I have not experienced in terms of like car ownership. But as somebody who's been driven around, then yeah, they're pretty annoying. I know that it's a nightmare in Sydney. Well, let me look at that. Wait a minute. Go to web address. Oh, my computer has virus. What is this? I love it. I love it. Vivi's so cute in this one. What the fuck? Fish. Look at the little guy. I love him. Alza, thank you for 20 months. Thank you for resubscribing. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hello. Dubs never misses. Never misses. Fish. I just imagine like catching that. Shit, I turned it off. No, come back. Wah. It was like that. Hi, okay, Brood. Hi. I'm solo fishing today, but we should fish sometime. I don't know. I haven't done like a group fishing thing. I have to like psych myself up, and I haven't been able to for a little bit. I have very cold water. Actually, I want to tell you guys something, but you're gonna be like, Vivi, that's fucked up. Why? I'm using like a metal, metal jug because I've put away all of my Gamer Slups shaker tubs, so I can't use them anymore. But the thing is, one of these like metal cups, I haven't used it in a really long time, and it was in the back of the cupboard. And when I pulled it out before, on top of the lid, not inside, on top of the lid was a tiny cluster of spider eggs. And I just went, well, that's not what you want. And so I just washed them off, and I'm using it. I don't care. I washed them off. It's fine. Vivi. It's fine. That's fucked up. Why? With soap, right? Yes, with soap. With dish detergent. It's fine. But I just looked at it. I was like, well, that's not what you want. Use soap, right? Why are you guys... What? Do you think I licked them off? No, I'm eating them now. Crunch, crunch. Oh my god, you guys. Some of you have very low opinions of me. I swear to God. Oh, Vivi, she doesn't wash her dishes with detergent. Late night snack. Yum, yum, yum. Hi, Zenas. Hi. Apparently there exist glass shaker bottles. See, I like glass, like, to drink out of, like, glasses and steins and whatnot, but, like, I'm always scared about breaking it. Hi, Vivi and Bunkmates. I may come here too often. My browser autocompletes Twitch with... Aww. I love that. Why are my eyes so tiny? 1 second. I forgot what's the one that does that? No, yes, it's that one. I can make my pupils go small. I forgot that I set that up. It's the same shortcut that opens a new tab. Anyway, let me put my... There we go. There we go. Yandere Vivi. I always saw this one, like, as the yandere, just like the dog. Hi, Cookie. Hi. Okay. I need to set that hotkey up a little bit better, I think. Because I also have hard eyes, but I never use them. You gotta go? Okay, be safe. Wow. I know they tell you that you don't need a lot of, like, toggles, but they are fun to have. Actually, let me just see. What's the one I'm grinding for right now? So I want golden manta rays. That's what I want the most of right now. Do I need anything in freshwater for normal? I think I've got all freshwater normal. I think. Yes. So I'm just missing one for saltwater. And I'm missing one in this one, and it's whatever this is. And I don't know what this is. Bye, Oya. Don't work too hard. You don't need any... I'm so tired of that joke when it's like, oh, you don't need to achievement hunt. You don't need to completionist everything. That is what I do. I need to do it. Because that is what I do. Hi, Shirakaze. Hi. But yeah, packing has gone well. Packing has gone well. I'd say we're about 80% done. I just need to do... Oh, I was talking about not needing toggles or even a model. For me, I like having the model. I like having something to look at, and I don't really want it to be a person. I don't really, you know, don't like doing the camera thing. I like when there's a little anime girl in the corner. It just makes it better for me somehow. Like, it's funny. There are some streams I wouldn't watch, but if there's a little cartoon in the corner, then I will watch it. Ability to stream without makeup or pants. Exactly. Although I'm gonna have to start wearing makeup again. I'm gonna have to relearn that. I think I remember how. I think I remember most of it. I believe it's primer, then I think it's foundation, and then setting powder. Although I want to see if I can find like highlighter sticks and stuff again. Looks like a job for Olivia. Olivia has sent me some makeup, which I have kept, and I will be bringing with me. Shotgun, you don't know that. I could be like some sort of, I don't know, hideous void of like frogs and tentacles. You don't know. Hi, Tamako. Hi, Vivi. And we need Vivi to watch. Exactly. Exactly. Hi, Tamako. I hope you're doing well. A load-bearing amount of internet is makeup tutorials. Those are fun. Those are fun to watch. Ooh, you caught a trolley. Nice. Good job, Tamako. I bet Hot Sis doesn't need makeup. Wow, I sound like a terrible little sister right now. She's a mom, so the one thing that I will say is she has a lovely glow, but she also does have eye bags now. At least she did the last time I saw her. The last time I saw her, she had eye bags. But maybe you like that. Maybe you like that in women. That's something that I want for Bookstore Vivi. I want her to have eye bags. I feel like everybody's getting eye bags now. We're all getting onto the eye bag train. 2 to 4 hours doing makeup. Huh. She quit flesh tubing after... Fair enough. Fair enough. For me, I used to do makeup before school and work, and makeup would take between... Okay, if I was doing it really quickly, it would be about 15 to 20 minutes. Like, a very quick face of makeup doesn't require a lot. But if it was like an event, which I would consider streaming more like that, I would probably probably go more for 2 hours. So that way you're like taking your time, doing the eye makeup, making sure everything's even. Hi, Luna. It depends. It depends what you wear. Like, if you're doing, like, fancy eye stuff, that can definitely take a while. I'm not the best with that. I don't have the most steady of hands for drawing eyeliner. There are, like, tricks to that, but give us a walkthrough on how you do makeup. It's been a while. It's been a while, so... I feel like I'd have to, like, show you the products, but maybe I can just describe it. So, first of all, clean your face, all right? You want clean canvas, all right? Skincare, good. Then, the first thing you want to use is primer, okay? So primer, like when you're painting a house, keeps the makeup on your face for longer. It also tends to, like, there's a bunch of, like, primers that will do stuff that, like, minimizes pores or smooths things out, gives you more of, like, a matte look or something. So yeah, primer is good. Primer can also have like SPF in it. It can also have like stuff that's like nice for your skin and your skin drink it up. Very nice. When you are done with that, this is debatable. So people do the stuff out of order after this. Primer is first. Hi, Magia. Hello. After this, it's up to you whether you do foundation first, which is just like, you know, your skin color and you put that over your face, covers your pores, or if you do concealer. I don't quite understand why concealer and foundation are different. I think concealer might be like a different formula. It might be a bit thicker, and it usually has kind of sort of like color fixing properties. So concealer you put like under your eyes and it helps hide like eye bags. You can also use it if you have any like marks, if you have like any like acne scarring or like any red blemishing or anything. Like typically people use that. You can also use color correction. Color correction is like makeup, like the painty kind of makeup, but it's either like green or green is to help hide redness, and I think purple hides I think, is it purple that hides like what does it do? I know purple did something, I can't remember. Hi Taxi, hi. It made skin brighter. It made it brighter, I think. But yeah, color correction is neat. Helps diffuser. Yeah, it hides yellowness. That's the one, if you have that. And then you put your foundation on. Let's just say your foundation and your concealer are done. Then you can have, I don't know. So once again, the order is up to you. People have like different opinions on what goes next. There's setting powder, which is like this shiny, well, it's not always shiny, but it's like very fine, dusty powder that you put on top, and it sets your makeup. And that means that it'll last longer. It also gives you a bit more of like a finish, like either like a matte finish or like a dewy finish, whatever you're looking for. And then you can play around with stuff. So there's like blush, there's highlighters, and there's also contouring. And contouring is when you are trying to like accentuate, sort of like, it's sort of like carving your face but with powder, if that makes sense. That sounds really painful, but it's not. It's like accentuating like cheekbones or making your forehead look smaller. It can make your nose look a different shape. Like, it's all like kind of like an illusion in a way. Like, you can do things that make your face shape different and accentuate the features you like or minimize the features you don't like. Because makeup is all about insecurities, but it's also about confidence. I've seen a lot of people, like, I will say, contouring, yeah, contouring is magical. It can be absolutely magical. I've seen people since the 2000s be on like the hate train for makeup. There was like a really big wave of, oh, makeup bad, and stuff like that. It's a complicated topic. I don't think makeup is bad. I think makeup actually, I felt young, gives people a lot of confidence. It's also a lot of fun. Like, I don't think using makeup is a bad thing. And I think that people who see makeup as like an inherently negative thing, like, oh, makeup evil, is an oversimplification. During what step do we blacken our teeth? No, wait. I think you're a couple of years off, Nemo. All right, let's get him. Okay. Give me the dogfish. Oh god, I don't need to take the time to do that. Sometimes it's really nice though. Oh, we got a tiny one. Cool. Personally, I think that makeup is really fun. And it's also a really nice kind of time for like, just kind of like personal time, you know, like personal reflection or contemplation, almost like a meditation in a way. Like, it's like a nice time to sit and be with yourself, you know? Funny that the last Columbo episode I watched was one where makeup was the setting, and it also had Vincent Price. Love that guy. Rest in peace. Tiny piece of ice cube happened. Wait, no, I don't like this one. Skip. Wait! Ah! Yeah, we don't have to, exactly. It is nice. It is nice. I feel like people who oversimplify it, you know, should not. But with my intrusive thoughts, they take over when I'm alone. But imagine if they weren't bad intrusive thoughts. What if you had a good time? What if you didn't have those? The reason I don't like makeup is because it looks good. It skews our perception, making natural faces look bad. Yeah, some people have said that before too. But I think it is also one of those things where there is no going back at this point. We have had makeup since Egypt. Since maybe before then. It's just gotten better. Like, it is really one of those, there's no going back now. Like, makeup exists. It has existed for thousands of years. Hi, Josette. Thank you for 38 months. Thank you. And hello. How are you? Again, I feel like this is a very mature topic we're on right now. I don't think I'm fully equipped to talk about it, I think. Like, I haven't done research about it. 'Cause you're worth it. Hair swish. Wait, who is that? What one was it? Which one was 'Cause you're worth it? Because I know maybe she's born with it, maybe it's Maybelline. Which one is 'Cause you're worth it? Is it L'Oreal? Is it L'Oreal? L'Oreal. 'Cause you're worth it. Bring back Egyptian beauty standards. Everyone put eyeliner and shave your heads. I had a short the other day about like a Japanese guy shaving his head. And then he stuck a plunger on it. Yeah. You saw that one? Yeah, I think it was on Twitter. I can't remember. Cleopatra was a smoke show. Maybe they were onto something. I think there are some VTuber models that have makeup that can like change like the eyeliner and the texture and stuff. I don't really have that because I didn't ask for it. Damn, I got Maybelline. Maybelline, Lensa, you're adorable. Maybelline is spelled Maybelline. You spelled L'Oreal perfectly. You spelled L'Oreal complete with the little, like, the thing over the E. I forget what that's called. But Maybelline. Cute. Cute. I suppose I can tell you the makeup that I buy. So there are different types of makeup, yeah? There is drugstore makeup, which is a nice, like, the nice way of saying the cheap stuff that you can buy at, like, a chemist or just, like, a mall or whatever. Just, it's not, like, at a specialty makeup store. And then there's, like, Sephora makeup, where it's, like, $50 for one tube of stuff, and it's tiny. So typically, I would buy drugstore makeup because it's cheaper. And there's a lot of good stuff there. There's a lot of good stuff. Like, you don't need to. I went to a makeup store once. They're kind of intense. They can be a little intense. Now, that is a little bit because they do need to push sales. That is, you know, if you work in retail, no matter what it is, you are told to push KPIs and units per transaction and stuff like that, you know? So, the other thing, there is so much. The other thing is I think makeup stores like Sephora deal with so much shoplifting that they will be very interactive with you because they're keeping an eye on everybody. Is there a reason to get the expensive stuff? One is typically a bit better. Typically. It's also the brand name. There's a bit of a, like, there is sort of like, oh, I'm using this. Like, say you have like a brand name handbag. You could very well say, well, why did you spend $3 grand on this handbag when you could have had a just as good handbag for like $20? It's a brand thing. It's very much a brand thing. Hey, Drew, thank you for, oh my God, it's a whole year. A whole year. Thank you, Adriel. Aww. Hi, how you doing? I remember when Bare Minerals came out, it presented itself as pure mineral pigment and was eye-wateringly expensive. I vaguely remember, I think. Thank you guys for the hype train. Thank you guys for the support. Any and all support helps very much. Whoop. Bare Minerals. It's makeup. I can just lie. The brand name doesn't show on your face. So, some of it, the formula is different enough where people would be able to tell. Depending on what it is, and depending on how good a quality it is. Now, there is some brand name stuff that would be kind of shit. So, there are different things that you want in makeup, yeah? So, you want, there's pigmentation, which is, like, how strong the color is. So, we're talking about, like, eyeshadow, lipstick, the mascara, your blush, and the foundation. Because if you get foundation and it doesn't have, like, if it just fades into your skin, it's not really that good. And then the other thing is, would you call it longevity? Or how long you can wear it all day? Being able to tell the brand by looking at someone's face is crazy obsessive. I've met people who know how. Who are like, depending on the flaws that it has, like if it like flakes off somewhere or if it seems patchy or something like that, they can be like, ah, you're using this one. I used to hate the perfume aisle because it would increase my mom's mole trip by another hour while I sit there being bored. Aww. Yeah, I understand. I do. I like the perfume aisle now. I'm fascinated by the little bottles. So, like, I'm really excited because when I am done moving, one of the first things I want to do is I want to hit up a Chemist Warehouse and I want to get a new perfume. New signature scent for a new life. I've been looking to see what's good, but, like, it's really funny. There's stuff that's been available since I was a kid, and they're still selling it. Like, they're still selling the Britney Spears perfume. I remember my sister had that when I was, like, 11 or 12 or something. So the fact that it's still on sale, and I'm, like, 32, turning 33 is insane. 20 years later, still going. Perfume gives me migraines in high dosages. Aww. She was legendary. Mm-hmm. I don't know how good it is. I'll have to check. Should my hot system for her birthday? I don't know if she'd want more or not. I'll have to ask her. I found, I love that you guys call it chemist. It sounds like I'm gonna go to the alchemist to get a potion. Why? What do you call it? What do you call it in your country? What do you guys call, like, because it's the chemist. It's either the chemist or the drugstore. Pharmacy? Drugstore. Med hole. Okay. Is there anybody who has something you call it that's not in English? Or do you still call it pharmacy? It's apothecary here. Cute. Call it all three. I feel like we call it, like, pharmacy or the chemist. I don't hear many people call it the drugstore. For me, it's just work. You work at a chemist? Pharmacy in French, Kappa. Oh my god. We call them by the two brand names. Huh. Maybe you'd be like, potion seller. Require your strongest potions. I'm not gonna drink it. I'm just gonna wear it. Here in Portugal is pharmacia, which is just pharmacy, I suppose. Huh. Dutch is druggist, which is close to drugstore. Huh. Okay. I keep remembering that, like, a lot of them come from, like, the same word, root, or whatever you call it. Branches off from the same place. Coward, tell us how it tastes. It's perfume. It tastes yucky. It's like bug spray. I know because I have absolutely sprayed myself with perfume and then accidentally, like, touched my mouth or something and then... Bleh. Eh. It's always a very bug spray-y kind of taste. But yeah, I am looking forward to that. Little things. Bug spray. Yeah, don't taste perfume. It doesn't taste nice. I was scared you were going to say you bug sprayed yourself. I don't think I've ever... Vivi drinks bug spray, confirmed. I don't think I've ever intentionally sprayed bug spray in or near my mouth. Yeah, right? It is one of those tastes that you can just recall as soon as you think about it. Hi, North German. It's been a long time. I don't use a lot of bug spray. I just realized. Oh, I'm going to be living semi-near the ocean again. I don't know what the mosquito or cockroach situation is. I'm going to have to deal with bugs again. Ugh. I hate that. Yeah, you know what X thing smells like, so you can imagine the taste. Exactly. It's some blah, blah, blah in Chinese, but you can't read that. It just means medicine store. Give me the romaji. Pretty sure mozzies aren't that common. I hope they're not. I hope they're not. Yadian. Yadian? Like that? Yeah, mosquitoes. We call them mozzies. Do you have a diminutive for people who live at the coast, like coasties? No. It's usually based on where they're from. Fucking hate mosquitoes. I hate mosquitoes with a passion unlike no other. So, fun fact, it is something that is passed down through my family, and I have seen 3 generations do it. I hate mosquitoes. If I hear a mosquito and it's the middle of the night, I will get up, I will turn on the light, and even if I'm exhausted, I will sit there cross-legged on my bed until that fucker comes near me and I will kill it. Like, I can't sleep if there's a mosquito in the room. I can't. It's too hard. And so I just wait for it to come back to me. And I also hate itching. I hate itching. So, like, but the thing is, there are different places, okay? Okay, you can just use repellent. What if you don't have repellent? I grew up poor. We didn't always have repellent. Depending, and like, in my opinion, like, I wish I had like a picture of like the human body so I could show you the worst place to be bitten by a mosquito. Also, Donut Bro, I'm gonna talk about this now because you weren't here last time I talked about it. Just because some of you might have missed it. And also, that is a pretty bad place. That is a pretty bad place. There is a reason why I don't want Bully the streamer anymore. And it is because my family pointed out to me that the last time I went to a family event, ex-partner spent most of the night, or the entire night, not saying very nice things about me, and I didn't realize. I just thought it was normal. And my family was like, I think that you have accepted too much negging, like that you're allowing people to talk negatively about you and you're accepting it as normal, and you need to not allow that anymore. So here's the thing. I'm going to say this. I've already talked to him about it, and he has apologized. And I appreciate that. So I wish him all the best in the future. I hope that he won't do that in the future to people that he loves. But that is why I am saying now, I'm going to be a lot firmer about no bully. Because I don't enjoy it. So yeah, I just wanted to say this. Unironically, was it the women in your family who said that? Actually, it was first pointed out by a family member's partner. He said, why didn't you say anything when he said all that stuff to Vivi right in front of her? And the family member was like, I didn't know what to say. So yeah. Also, Ninja, can we bear the streamer? What? Thank you so much for 6 months. Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, Donut Bro, I'm afraid you're gonna have to go somewhere else for that fix. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know, because I know that a couple of people weren't there for it yesterday. So I thought I would mention it again now. Aw, thank you, Dragonator. This is scary music. Why is scary music playing? Stop that. But thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Ninja. Thank you, Dragonator. Oh, Baron Bull? What? What? I wouldn't be the bull. I don't like Caesar's Legion. Anyway, it wasn't great, but it's all right. We had a good talk about it, and he's gonna fix that about himself, and I am not gonna let that happen to me anymore. I think it was an important thing to have pointed out to the both of us. Yeah, I think it is kind of like normalized, because like Australians can be very bully, but I think I normalized it to the point where it was bit too much. Anyway, I want to talk about mosquitoes again. I was on a rant. So the worst places to get bitten by a mosquito, in my opinion. Number 1, your foot. Particularly the base of your foot, like the under part of your foot, whatever you call that bit. Okay? Getting bitten by a mosquito on the bottom of your foot, it sucks, because no amount of scratching feels satisfying. It is the worst. The sole, yes, the sole of your foot. I hate that. Okay? Also yes, that was the other thing I was gonna say. Sole of your foot and your hands. Like the palm of your hands or your fingers. I hate that. I hate that so much. Behind the knee kind of sucks. You guys are all saying like crotch. I've never had that happen. I've never had that. I'm sorry, I'm not naked around mosquitoes. I'm also going to say, I'm very rarely without clothes. I think the only time where I'm, like, without clothes is literally, like, shower. Shower or bath. That's kind of it. Like, otherwise, I'm wearing clothing, you know? Last 2 days, I've had 2 mosquito bites on my fingertips. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Have you ever had one? I think I've had a mosquito bite on my neck. And maybe on my jaw. But otherwise, they don't really go for the face. Yeah, I can imagine between toes would be awful. See, yellow jacket stings are painful, not really itchy. You know? But yeah, these are like bad places to get bitten by mosquito. Yeah, most other places, I feel like the least annoying for me is like calf, just like easily scratchable part of your leg, and like, I don't know, like your forearm or something. Because like you can scratch that. Like it's there and it tends to go away after a little bit. But yeah, I hate mosquitoes. So like I said, I will... Hi, Badgie. You survived! Yay! I hope it was good travels. Worse is your back or your shoulder blade? Yes, I hate that. Little mosquito fucker. Okay. I am too, Dark Beaster. I don't like... So I don't like things touching my feet because I am quite ticklish. I'm most ticklish, I think, feet and, like, underarms. And when I was a kid, I hated getting tickled. I hated it. I would get, like, irrationally angry. Maybe it was rational. I don't know. What about under the ribs? Nah. Like, that... I don't know. That doesn't do anything to me. Underarms, is that Aussie for armpits? Yes. We say underarms here. It's less sexy. But yeah. Ninja, you can get malaria anywhere. Although I don't actually know how, what the malaria likelihood is by country. I can, like, so tack my feet. I am not trying not to yeet her across the room. No way. This is not relaxing music. So you can only get malaria in hot countries? I know there's, like, some places in America where you can get malaria. Can you get malaria in Florida? Did I hear... I don't know. I don't know if I heard that or not. Malaria isn't in Australia. Oh. Cool. I'm glad we don't have that then. Only cases come from overseas. Oh. Malaria was eradicated in Australia in 1981. Let's go. Let's go. And no rabies. Holy shit. We're winning. No rabies and no malaria. Ha 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 ha. We just had the iron lung disease show up again. I don't know what that is. Anyway. No tuberculosis either. Look at my beautiful country. Australia's the worst of diseases though. Bad internet. How could you? I just had to walk off the edge there. I'm like, I can't believe that you would remind me of this. Why? Anyway, still talking about mosquitoes. So I said I've seen 3 generations of my family get mad about it. One of the angriest I've ever seen my dad is being in a room with a mosquito. He goes insane. He will stand up. He will climb on top of furniture. He demands everyone be silent. He basically, like, sniffs it out until he kills it. My dad hates mosquitoes. And I found out where he got it from. His mom is the same. Scary grandmama is the same. Okay. This is a nice song. I like this one. Okay. Morning, Gravy. I usually clap him to death there. Yeah, that's the way to do it. You've seen that, oh, what's his name? Junji Ito story about what if people were like mosquitoes and there was a tree that, like, smacked them to death no matter where they were on the planet. Junji Ito. It's, yeah, that one. The chapter is, like, they find like a weird jar of honey from some tree somewhere in like South America or somewhere. It's a one shot and it's like the most delicious stuff ever. Like the sap is like really yummy, but the problem is once you've had it, everything else tastes like crap and you don't want to have anything else. You just want to have this sap. But every time you have like a little bit of it, there's a chance that you'll just fucking explode into paste. And they're wondering like, oh my God, like what's happened here? Cause like they go to like the guy's house and he's like exploded against the wall. And they're like, what, does the sap make you explode? But it's not the sap, it's the tree that it came from. The tree has these giant like vine hands. Yeah, and it goes durr. You can hear it. Oh no, I'm thinking that's the Amigata fault or whatever. Is that the sound that the coming closer noise is? I don't know. But yeah, it's the tree. It's the tree smacking people to death. I used to be really scared of Amigata fault. I couldn't read it. Also, Donut Bro. I sent my father and his wife a Facebook message informing them of what happened. They said that they're very sorry to hear it, but they're happy that, like, I'm fine and things will be okay. I am not giving them anything else in this time. Things are not going to be awkward because here's the thing. X's parents, the one that didn't like me, died last year on my birthday. And his dad really likes me. And apparently, on the phone expressed sadness, being like, oh, I'm gonna miss her. But that's how life is sometimes. But yay. She had to do it on your birthday, didn't she? She had to get that one last little thing in. For those of you who are like, wow, Vivi's a bitch, this woman hit me at a wedding, okay? She hit me at a wedding, and she also sent me letters telling me I was gonna burn in hell when I was 18. So, another Vivi able to end another story where she's dead now. That's gonna keep happening, by the way. That's just gonna keep happening. She finally got you something nice! Billy! Billy! That's so funny. Oh my God. Oh my God. Also, I'm just saying, Billy is the best name to go, Billy! It's so funny. It's so funny to like exclaim in shock. Oh my God. You know, it hits different from like Jonathan, like that you can't. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's just better. It's just better. It's just better. It's just a good name. Donut Bro. No, Donut Bro, and also, dude, are you okay? Like that is not really an appropriate thing to ask. Really, really not, dude. Are you in a bit of a mood today? Just gonna say. It doesn't hit as hard. Can't just say billion or something, right? I think it says, yeah, I think one syllable names just have that impact, you know? Billy, no! What? I'm right here. Sorry, it just felt right to say it. Just did. But yeah, that's reminding me, Google's your friend, Rexus. I don't want to talk about it. So, I never got the full story. No, it's a Tuesday. It was a polite way to... It was still tactless. It was still pretty tactless. No. She died of a long-term illness. Billy is 2 syllables? Billy. Oh, you're right. It is 2 syllables. Wow. I'll leave it at that. Thank you. It's like yelling Jason out in a crowd over it. We've got to play that sometime. We got to play that sometime. See, now I'm wondering. Now I'm wondering. Single syllable names are kind of rare, right? Because, you know, I'm Vivi. I have the 2 syllables. Mark, Bill, Kim. Okay, that's true. John. Yeah, John is kind of like the main one. Max, Fred, Ed, John. No, Johnny is 2. Dan. But what? Dan is short, isn't it? Luke. Oh, you're right. Luke is 1. Oh, wow. Okay. I stand correct. Mo. That is true. Marge. Marge. Is Marge 1? Marge? It is, isn't it? Marge. That's crazy. I never thought about that. I think everyone in my wait a minute. My sister and I have 2 syllable names. But my parents have 3 syllable names. Names are getting shorter. They don't make names like they used to. They're putting less effort into them. And they're getting shorter and shorter. This one once again feels intense. I'm gonna put on this one. Okay, maybe this will be a bit calmer. Okay. My 2-year-old just called me an asshole. I deserve. Really? Your 2-year-old knows the word asshole? Really? Is your nephew's name 1 syllable? Nah, it's 2. I'm just thinking of that Dylan Moran bit where he talks about how it's all about how names are said. Can I find that, actually? 1 second. Okay. Please, please find it. Please find it. Is this it? This might be it. Okay, fuck it. We're gonna play a little Dylan Moran anyway. I feel like playing a Dylan Moran clip. I'll turn this on. Bye, Dubs. Have a good one. Okay.
Most heterosexual people in this country and around the world meet each other and get together with one another when they're totally drunk. Smashed out of their minds, they could not spell their own face. And they go home with that person. You might spend months with that person, or a year, or you might have a family. This is what happens. This is how you meet. But you wouldn't buy a toaster when you're drunk. Because that's too important. It's got to be crispy in just the right way, hasn't it? I think that's why you see couples sitting with their new babies outside cafes and so on, drinking tea, looking at one another, looking to the pram, looking into the middle distance and back to one another because they're thinking, oh, where the fuck happened?
What the fuck happened?
I just thought we were going to have a few drinks. Who's this guy? And love is incredibly mysterious, as you know. And it's still the thing that troubles most people for a lot of their lives until they work it out, and which you may do eventually. You hear the conversations in the restaurants, the lovers speaking to one another, and it never really changes. People compete with one another as they're telling each other that they love each other. I love you. I love you. Yeah, but I really love you. I mean, I love you. I love pencils you have sucked and thrown away 20 years ago. I love your eyebrows and your ancestry and everything about you. Just eat your food and let me love you. Don't speak. And they don't know, of course, at the time that dialogue is just from a very bad science fiction film written by nature. Really what they're saying to one another is, the race must continue. The race must continue. My vidudium is pointing at your frenungulator. The race must continue. And if they don't handle it properly, you see them 40 years later, the same people in the same restaurant, if you have the time. You go there and you see them and they communicate in a different way now, in middle age. In some cultures it's called silence. Unless I'm missing something and they're saying a lot with the fork hitting the plate. And if their eyes do meet this time, it's not intimacy, it's embarrassment. The man makes that noise as he chumps his chop. In his throat, a kind of horrible sound, this sounds like a Balkan
My
cat.
dad makes that noise.
The woman has her own noise of disquiet. And she's spearing her salad, like a, it sounds like a dove having a dump. And then they go home to the bed they've sheared. When you shear a bed, it's a difficult process. When you go home, you're a bit.
Your granddad makes that noise.
The bed's all woolly, and you have to get the clippers out. Here we go again. Don't move. And when they've sheared the bed, they share it, and they get in, and they have real intimacy, which it takes years to achieve. You're not going to get it with somebody you don't know very well. Not that there really is such a thing as casual sex. What is that? What is that supposed to be? It's never really casual. You always have to turn up. And it's never casual unless you're both wearing Sherlock Holmes hats or something and you're covered in crisps. One of you's eating an omelette, the other one's doing a crossword. Then it's kind of casual.
Then it's kind of casual.
I'm talking about real intimacy. Where people don't mess around with all that manipulating the phrase, I love you. People, you get this all the time. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Bake me a cake or go away. Children can master those 3 words. What do you want for breakfast, darling? I want sugar fried in honey. No, you're having fruit, bread, wholesome things like that. I love you, Daddy. I love you too. Sugar, you say. I'll be right back.
Sugar, you say.
So these people talking in the restaurant, maybe about what they don't really understand, we'll find out later with everything that happens to them. And when they go to bed at night, years and years later, they do achieve a kind of real intimacy, where you have to know somebody very well to be able to say, I hate the way you breathe. When you breathe like that, it sounds like it's coming through your fucking forehead. I haven't slept in 35 years. Do you have any idea how fat you actually are? Do you have any fucking idea? No, you don't, do you? Because your little face is an island trapped in a sea of flab!
It was 2007?
I would stab you to death, but I can't afford to take the 2 weeks off work!
And that's Dylan Moran. I love him. He was in Shaun of the Dead and Black Books, if you've watched that. And he didn't even say the joke that I wanted, because the joke that I wanted is when he talks about, hi, Zoe, thank you for 2 years. Thank you. If I can, real quick, I'm just gonna slip this in here. This is the full stand-up. I'm putting it here because you can't fucking get it anymore. You can't fucking get it anymore. It's just... You can't buy this. You can't stream it. I can't find it anywhere. So there's the stand-up if you want to watch it. It goes for an hour. There's one bit that he does. There's one bit that... There's a couple. Oh god, I'd show you so many bits right now if I feel like I wasn't overdoing it. Can you put it in Discord? Can you put it in Discord? I just gave you the link. Stop asking me to do things. I'm fishing. There's this one bit that he has. No, overdo it, please. No, we'll play a little bit more of the game and then maybe I'll play another one. But this one bit that he does that I really liked is he talks about how everybody wants to hear their name said in certain ways, right? Like, for instance, you can just say, like, you don't have to call somebody the wrong name in bed, all right? You can just say their name, but wrong, Okay, because everybody wants to hear, oh, John! But no one wants to hear, John! Or, John? Like, you know, you don't want to hear those two. And he delivers it so well. Like, everybody wants the first one. Everybody wants, like, you know, the name moaned in ecstasy. But you don't want to hear the person be like, John! And that's his bit. That was a bit that he had that I really like. And that's why I was like, Billy's name is so fun to say. Like, Billy's name is really fun to just sort of go, Billy! Stop, I'm getting flashbacks. Not the questioning inflection. Hearing your name screamed like that, right? It would be. You'd be like, what did I do? If I'm being intimate, Pod goes, Rexus? I'm actually... What would you do? Actually, no. What would you do? You've got your person, right? You've got your person, but they don't know anything about, like, your online username stuff. You've got your person. And then, in the middle of it, in the middle of sex, they say your username. And let's be nice and say that they moan it. How freaked out would you be? Would you just be like, what? They jump out the nearest window, die instantly. I'd need to take a moment. It would be terrifying. Cause like, what would your first assumption be? Wow, yeah. Like, would your assumption be that they've stalked you? That they've been cyber stalking you this whole time? Cause the implication, like in the scenario, get the very serious sound effect play. Which one? This one or the one I have only for porn? I've had a lot of cringy online names. Ooh. Hand to God was the most uncomfortable I've been in 30 years. Wow. God, please don't know about the alt account. Oh, man. I'd probably think that I mentioned it. I'd still be a little bit like, huh? Wait, you cyberstalked me and formed a meaningful relationship with me? Things could have gone worse. Starts moaning your Twitter likes. You act as if I've had a lot of partners to have this experience. That's why, you know, it's an imagination thing. I've had a girl sneeze in my ear during. I hate that I have follow-up questions, but I'm not going to ask them. This is not the place to ask. It's not the place to ask. It's not appropriate. It really isn't. It's really not. It's really not. And it wasn't ASMR. No, sneezing is not really ASMR. I'd be more concerned if she brought up stuff I said during a VTuber stream. But yeah, I recommend Dylan Moran. He's very funny. He's very funny. I enjoy his stand-up very much. What, you think this is where we would ask? We would ask these questions. Also, I don't know if I said thank you, but thank you, Lags, a lot for the wow! I appreciate it. Pop. Tuesday stream. Yeah, I decided I'd stream today, Robin. I'm just feeling it. Chevron Bone of funny name. Alright, fine. You want me to admit the deranged stuff I've done? Because I got smacked down for it. I was told never to do it again. Hi, Neon. One time, I was like, hey, do you like girls who call you bro? And he went, no, I don't like that because, like, I have brothers. I was like, what are you talking about? Because I was like, tomboys are hot. Like, you know, the girl who, like, calls you dude and calls you bro. And he's like, no, I'm not into it. So, once again, I was, like, 18 or 19 or something. And so I just started, like, moaning, oh, bro. Like, just over and over again. And I was I was full on asked to stop. I'm not doing it as hard as I did. Like, I really put, like, my entire, like, voice acting chops into it. I'm not gonna do it now. I'm not gonna do it now. But I was politely asked to stop. I thought you'd be asked to leave. It was my house. It was my house. You can't ask me to leave. I was like, what's the problem? Homie. Nah, it was before the stepbro joke. It was before the stepbro joke took off, I think. At least I think it was. I don't know when that joke took off. And now he's making you leave. Too soon, Gray. Oh my god. Ah, that's funny. Yeah, dude. Kind of want you to do it loudly and then hear a faint visceral no from the other room. No. It's 1 a.m. He's got work tomorrow. Ah, man. Yes, before the My Little Pogchamp and that sort of thing. Too soon. You're the one making jokes. Yeah, I'm allowed to. I've told you before, Zervet. I'm a hypocrite. What's he gonna do? Kick you out? I still love that when I called the real estate, I was like, hey, I need to be taken off the lease. And they were like, yeah, this could be an email. And I'm like, okay, cool. Who do I email? And they're like, here's her name. There you go. It's looking like I will probably send the email after I go. I haven't actually been on the side of this could have been an email. That was like my first time being told this could be an email. Gotta impact your taxes? Yes, actually, a little bit. So the place that I'm moving into, I have said before, like, I'm gonna be rooming with somebody. I'm not gonna be on the lease. So I won't be able to claim a little bit of rent on my taxes. But then after that, I will be moving into a new place and I'll be on the lease for that one. And then I'll be able to claim that. So I think for maybe the month of March or April, depending on how long it takes for me to secure the next place, like the new place, then those months I won't be able to claim a very small amount of rent. Yep. That's also why I have to get a P.O. box, because I will be moving from the first place that I'm moving to another place. And then there's no guarantee that the new tenants will forward my mail, so I'm gonna have to get a P.O. box, but it should be fine. Oh yeah, that's the thing. They're willing to room with me, but the first place is... No. First place is a little bit small. I mean, this is nicely and politely as possible. Do you know how to interact with normies, with a roommate? So, interesting you'd bring that up. I am a little nervous because I have been able to be fully relaxed and, like, when you're in a relationship, is it clear? Yes, it's clear. No, it's not clear. It's not clear. When you're in a relationship, you get very comfortable with each other. And by very comfortable, I mean you walk around in, like, underwear, you leave doors open when you're changing, you leave doors open when you're having a bath, you maybe don't clean up right away because you're like, oh, I can get to that later, they don't mind. But, are you taking a month off of streaming? No. I'm gonna try and get back to streaming as fast as possible. But I'm very aware that I will not be able to have that anymore. That a roommate is very different. And I am a little bit nervous. I think I'm going to be a little bit, like, on edge. But I'm going to do my best to be a good roommate and not be a pain. I'm also hoping to also not be a bad neighbor. I am hoping that we can find a place that has enough space from, like, the next place. You know, the neighbor, like the house next door or whatever. because I want to be able to stream at this time. I want to be able to stream at 1 a.m. I want to be able to stream because I like this time slot. I like hanging out with you guys. But I have to be courteous of the people around me because because if I'm going to have a roommate, me being loud will affect the roommate and would also, if there was a noise complaint, affect everything. Like, we could get, like, kicked out or something. So I really... So the houses have to be... Yeah, I'm hoping. I kind of lucked out where I am right now because the neighbor who is behind me, the garage is behind me. So it's dampened by the fact that, one, this is a separate house, and two, there's a big garage between us. So yeah, no more yodeling streams. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm going to look into it. This is all stuff. Yeah, no more pooping with the door open. It's so sad, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'll have to do chill, quiet streams at night. My worst case scenario is that, I don't know, at night I become an ASMR streamer maybe. Yeah, we'd all hate that. And then I would have to stream out loud during the day. But I would like to be able to stream normally. I would like to be able to stream normally at all times of the day. See, some of you say yes, but there's also, like, there's people now, there's bunkmates now that don't like ASMR, which is crazy. It's wild. Yeah, ASMR streams might become more regular. We'll see. Okay. Whisper woman. Okay. Are you currently being too loud? Me laughing hysterically, yes. I think, okay, so this volume right now is fine. If I'm talking like up here like this, like all fucking night, then yeah, that's too loud. That's too loud. I don't think that's sustainable if, yeah, the neighbors are close by. So yeah, it's really, moving to new place for a bit, then again in a couple of years. So, okay, kind of leapfrogging a little bit. I'm moving into like a temporary place, so I'm not really gonna unpack. And then moving into a new place, and they are willing to, like, room for about 2 to 3 years. They're like, yeah, that would be fine. So that's really, it was really nice of them, because this was very short notice. This was very short notice, because I was like, what am I gonna do? Like, am I gonna... Hi, Cleo! Hi, how are you? Hi, I was just talking about my moving. How are you guys doing? Hello. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome. Let me get you a shout out. I just gotta not lose this fish. Hi, Raiders. Hi, I'm Vivi of Vividly Vivi, radioactive Australian VTuber, and here we do whatever the fuck I want. Well, the moving and fishing goes well. It's going pretty well. How is Mecha Break? I have taken a little bit of a break from packing today, because we packed a lot. We packed a lot yesterday, so today's been... No, I did not. Stop that, no. Stop spreading misinformation. Stop that, Gray. No, I'm sorry. Ugh, it's out of the bag. No. Stop it. I don't want people thinking I'm telling people I'm being roommates with VTubers. No. The panic me. No, it's not. It's not true. But hello. It's so Cleover. I'm sure it'd be lovely to live with Cleo. I'm sure it would. But I would feel kind of nervous because, like, as I just said, I'm in a bit of a learning period where I'm learning not to be too comfortable. So, like, you know, I'm learning to wear pants again indoors. I'm learning to close the bathroom door and stuff. Oh, by the way, for people who are like, what the fuck is she talking about? Hi, I'm Vivi. At the end of January, I got divorced. So I've spent all of February packing, and we're going to be moving at the start of March. So it's lovely to have you guys. Yes, I'm fine. So yeah, we're relaxing. Does pants mean something different over there? Pants are not underwear, okay? There is a difference between underwear and pants. Pants is like the two long, like jeans or trousers or whatever you call them. Underwear is underwear. We don't say pants and just mean underwear, okay? Okay? It is different. It is different. But yes, clear raiders. If you need to go rest, please feel free. Thank you for the follows. It's lovely to meet you all. Well, you could wear skirts. I mean, I used to not like skirts when I was younger. I don't know. I could try it. I'm not sure. Spats would be... I don't know. That would kind of dig in. That doesn't sound like it'd be very comfortable. What about a kilt then? I had to wear a kilt for high school. Well, it was kilt styled, like the pattern and everything. I don't know. I think I'm done. What? Our high school had like the uniform. It was sort of like a kilt. It wasn't like an official kilt, but like it was the style of the skirt. It's very popular in Australian uniforms. I just said this before. I'm not naked that much. Okay? Like, all right, fine. All right. You're asking all these. The times where I am naked is when I am like showering or having a bath. All right? Those are the only times. Otherwise, I'm wearing clothes. How often are you? How often are you like sans clothes? I feel like I'm just not comfortable sitting around naked, you know? All the time. When I get home. I'm naked under my clothes. Pretty much it's the same. Okay, if it's extremely hot. If it's extremely hot, then maybe underwear and that's it. But that would be it. I feel like another stream would be a good roommate, but it's always RNG who you get to live with if you don't know them personally and really well. I would worry a little bit about stream times and whatnot. We'd definitely have to schedule things a lot better, which I'm trying to do anyway, so I vote for comfy XVB roommate. Aww. I feel like that would be fun. I feel like living with comfy would be very fun. Sadly, we live on opposite sides of the country. Although I'll be a little bit closer, I suppose. A little bit closer. I'd love to go visit. Would you say it'd be comfy? Yeah. But yeah, I wanna visit more people. Because before I didn't visit a lot of people because often it was sort of like, oh well, if we're gonna have like a vacation, we'll go together. But now it's just me, so yeah. That's true. I am just really looking forward to having, like... I've talked about this before. I'm looking forward to having my own space. I'm looking forward to having a really big bed. I'm going to get a super big bed. And I want to have lots of bookshelves. And I would also like to... I would like to take more care in my space. I've never actually had like a room where stuff kind of matches or goes together. It's always just sort of been like thrown together. So I think this time, do you show off your physical games? I already did. I packed them all up. But yeah. Hi, Jeremy is super duper. How are you? Yeah, I'm also gonna get a cactus. I want to become a plant mom. I'm gonna have a baby cactus. I mean, in bookshelves? Well, no, because I'm going to be sending my physical games away. The only games I'm keeping are my Switch games, and I think my copy of Crash Bandicoot for the PlayStation 1. The rest I am sending away. I'm sending away to friends who preserve video games. I like your name. Yeah, I love Vivi from Final Fantasy 9. Key! Thank you for 20 26 months. Thank you. Thank you for resubscribing. We still getting the race car bed? We're getting an actual bed. I'm not getting a race car bed. I just want a massive bed. Okay? I want a massive bed, and I want a sea of blankets, and I want to get lost in them. No massive race car bed. No, I don't want a race car bed. No. I don't know how to drive. You got rid of your big bed after? For me, I've been enjoying it. So I've been sleeping in, like, we set up a spare room and we got like a queen size bed. I gotta tell you, it's some of the best sleep I've ever had. Like, just being able to stretch my, like, legs and my arms out and be like, wow, so much space. And I can also put all of my pillows on the bed as well. So I have both of my Dakimakras on there. So I don't know. I'm kind of looking forward to being able to do that. I don't know. I think I needed my space. So much space for activities. There is something nice about sleeping smack dab in the middle of the bed. Can I show my physical collection on Discord? If yes, where? Images? If you would like. That's sort of our catch-all. I know I'm planning on getting my own place next year, and that might mean I move interstate, plan to get a master bed just for myself, because I have one of my accommodations for America trip. Yes, right? There's just something really nice about it. But yeah, I am looking forward to having that space for myself. Does anyone know any good sites by Dakimakras? Cuddly octopus. It depends what you're looking for, but I like Cuddly Octopus, and I think the quality is pretty good. I got my Milky Ways Dakimakura from there. Will I stream Katali Shoujo? I can. I do own it. It's free. But I imagine we'd probably... Oh, you want, like, the pillow? I don't know if they have the pillow or not. I got the pillow from Amazon. Does Cuddly still... Yes, Cuddly still does NSFW. Cuddly Octopus does. Hi, Still Buzz. Hi, Red Impact. Hi. What else? Yeah, if you're talking about, like, the actual pillow itself, I got mine from Amazon. Okay. I think it's reputable. Getting NSFW covers is wild to me. I only have one. I only have one NSFW cover. I have 8 Dakimakras right now. I have 2 of Shadows. I have both of Shadows Dakimakra covers. I have Fua, now known as Comfy. I have a Silver Veil one from Gamersups. I have a non-named character. It's just like a sleepy waifu from Gamersups. I have Pan. I have Pandora. And I have Milky. And I now have Tane, and Tane is my first NSFW one. Do you like a bed full of stuffed animals? No. If I can be honest, no. They get kind of lost. I have, like, a couple of stuffed animals, but they don't stay on the bed. They, like, decorate the house a little bit. I don't understand. Like, sure you're not going to do anything weird to the pillow, right? I might. What, are you gonna judge? Give it a little smooch before bedtime. Be like, mwah, good night. It's a free country. I mean, it's common. I didn't see the problem. How weird we getting? I don't know. Yes, do not underestimate people. Well, could be like 30 Rock, where that guy had a relationship with the pillar. You get some sleep, Ager. Thank you for an entire year. Have a good rest. But yeah, can't really imagine a face. Huh. But yeah, I've already binged 30 Rock twice. I've been falling asleep to it. Yeah, it was James Franco. You're right, Dull Day. It was. And Kumiko-tan. It was a good episode. Whop. Gotta keep waiting for it to rain. Anyway, I will have 10 Dakimakura covers soon though, because I will be getting the Steam Delivery Girl, and I also need to get Haruka Caribou from Bishoujo, because those got funded on Throne, and I still have to order them. I'm kind of glad that I hadn't ordered them yet, because now I'm moving, and they could have arrived here after I left. But I don't know, I like buying the covers. Steam Delivery Girl has a Daki. Yes, I can't show it on stream. Just know that there are 3 variants. There is her being clothed, her being not clothed, and her being not clothed and very pregnant. Where from? Cuddly Octopus. No, you can't put it in the Discord. We have it's safe for work. Discord is safe for work. Nice. Which one did you order? I ordered the clothed one. So to be honest, I do prefer the clothed one. Clothed options, safe for work options. Because that way if somebody walks in, it's, you know, a little bit less embarrassing, I suppose. Not even a little bit of NSFW. The only one I have, like I said, is Tane. Because I bought Tane's sweater version. And that one didn't come with a safe for work version. So one side she's wearing the sweater and the other side she's not wearing nothing. But yeah. Yeah, you get to see a nice outfit. I've good memory, but if I wanted to imagine something, close my eyes. Oh, I see. I getcha. Hi, Olivia. I'm just talking about all of my many Dakimakura pillows that I have. Well, I actually only have 2, but I have 8 covers. Soon to be 10. Good morning. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. I'm 80% packed. How are you going to pack the pillows? I have 2 really big boxes, so I'm going to fold them, and they're each going to get 1 box. They're each going to get 1 box. Cleo, you're still here. Hi. Cleo, do you still have a Dakimakura on Uwu Market? I didn't get that one. I should have. I could cuddle with it while I read. Become learned. I do, but it won't be there for long. Okay. Shit. Have to move fast. Do more in the future. I want to get one. Like, I want to have, like, a Vivi Dakimakura at some point, but I don't know if it would be weird for me to have a Dakimakura of myself. Like, would that be weird? Maybe it would. I don't know. Ninja, what? What? Outstanding question in that you are going to be outstanding in the hallway thinking about what you did. That was funny, admit it. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay. See, I'm not the only regular... Ninja! Ninja, you see this? You see this? You're being likened to Donut Bro now. Look, Donut Bro considers you a peer. That's how you know you've asked a weird question. I'm gonna make a tier list of chatters, and there's gonna be one category being, what the fuck did they write in chat? And it's gonna be Donut Bro and Ninja. And then in the top, you'll have, like, the top tier. You'll have, like, one little square where it's, like, the goodest boy. And it's just Robin with, like, little aura around the PFP. Would an absolute angel would never do a weird. Is always appropriate. With a halo, yes, with a halo on the PFP. No, Gray. Where would Gray be? Gray would be on the passive aggressive, but in a sweet way. Because it's like, what do you mean? Oh, you didn't stream today. I hope there's a stream today. Passive aggressive, but encouraging. Where would I? Well, now I need to come up with an entire thing. I need to come up with a big chart. And then I go through everybody's messages. I go through your message history. And we scroll through and we decide where people go. Where would I fall on that tier list? I think as a chatter, I'm actually a pretty lousy chatter, okay? I'm a pretty lousy chatter. Most of the time, I use emotes because I'm either on phone and I'm too slow to type it, or I am on desktop, but I'm lurking. I try and be funny, though. I try and be funny because I like making the person laugh, or I do that thing where they'll talk about, like, a situation, and then I'll be like, oh, yeah, I had that happen, tells crazy story, so that way they'll tell, like, a crazier story. Because I like that, too. I like getting streamers on rants, because then I get to hear their voices more. I just like the company. Since you stream at demon hours. Aw, they're demon hours. Yay. Vivi, I'm not the turnip pro of other chats. I'm not a one guy. I don't one guy people. No. I'm very well behaved. I do follow chat rules. I'm quite good at that. I feel like I'd probably go in the attention seeker tier. I don't think anybody here is, like, bad with attention seeking, because otherwise you would be banned by now. And you guys know, I'm fairly quick with the banning. Sometimes I wonder, I'm like, oh man, maybe I'm too fast with it, or maybe I'm too harsh, but, like, I don't know. Sometimes the vibe isn't there, and you just want to... You just want to slam the door real hard and catch him in the face. R.I.P. British guy. I rarely see you ban people. I feel like it's been like once a stream. Maybe once every other stream. Hi, Super Grump. Thank you for 2 years. Thank you. Enjoy your black sunglasses. Congratulations. Oh yeah, but so spamming hey Vivi over. I mean, I like when people do TTS hi Vivi, but it costs $10, so you know people don't do it. I just think that the robot lady voice going hi Vivi is very cute. Hi Vivi. Just do one stream in the Minecraft category. That's true. Hi Boomy. Hi. Hi Vivi. I haven't streamed Minecraft since January of last year. Bots don't get... I don't get a lot of bots. I feel like I don't get a lot of bots anymore. Most bots do seem to target smaller streamers to do the whole, hey, go here, and paid views and stuff like that. So I think they must have some kind of, like, algorithm to, like, target people under a certain amount. That doesn't mean that I don't still get bots occasionally. I think they still sometimes show up. But I have it so if things try to post links, they automatically get hidden. So For a lot of people, it wouldn't show up anyway. But yeah. It's only happening to Polish VTubers? Huh? Some of us could be bots. I've told you this before. My dad does believe that, like, you guys are bots. When I told him, although I said this about my YouTube channel, I was like, oh my god, I have like 30,000 followers. My dad was like, probably bots. He was like, probably Chinese bots or something. And I was like, what? He either said it was Chinese or Russian bots. I can't remember what it was. And I was just like, wow, thanks, Dad. Thanks, Dad. Damn, your father's got me. That's why I'm asexual. How did he know? Your chatters are not woke enough to be real. Ah, gosh. Beep boop. They're bots. Yeah, for bots, you guys, a lot of you are surprisingly subscribed. Up. Next one, squid. Can you identify this traffic light? I don't like those. I've never enjoyed them. I have never enjoyed the Are You a Robot tests. F Steak, thank you for 5 months. Definitely a robot. Beep boop. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I have actually, in the past, particularly when I was younger, there were times where, like, I would, like, try to, like, go on, like, a forum or log in somewhere. And it'd be like, hey, solve this, like, you're not a robot thingy. CAPTCHA? Is it called a CAPTCHA? And, like, if I got it wrong, I'd just give up. I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm not going on this website. I'm like, I guess I'm just not going on this website. Oh well. They got me. Sometimes I'm a little lazy, I will admit. Gray, I've seen people pull that off in, like, other streamers' chats, and it's, like, a whole wall of them. And I'm like, that's cute. Was it aligning letters or pictures? There was one where it was, like, a jigsaw puzzle, where you had to, like, make the picture. And then when you made the picture, you had to type the word that was on the picture. Yeah, you're doing it! Wow! Yay! Thank you, only viewer. Good job. And no, I haven't done any scratch-off tickets yet. You guys are silly. First time chat, let's go! Beautiful. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum. This is peaceful. But yeah, going back real quick to previous conversation, I have talked with Nikki recently, and Nikki's been getting back into doing art stuff. And she made me smile so much because she sent me a picture of the Vivi bookstore model. She was just like, I've put so much of, like, my, like, Oshi love into this, and I'm gonna work really hard, and look how beautiful the smile is, and it made me happy. And when that model comes out, there is also gonna be a Darky Macro for that one. Ah, recluse. See, you're too much of a lone wolf. But so yeah, there will be So I want there to be a Dakimakura for the bookstore Vivi, and that one's been paid for. So that'll just happen whenever that model happens. I will say, though, if I ever got the chance, a lewd one, I'd want it to be, like, tasteful lewd. You know what I mean? Like, I would still want there to be clothing. But maybe, like, slightly undressed. Because I kind of like those. In my, how lewd is it going to be? Maybe, like, a 6, so you wouldn't be able to see anything. You wouldn't be able to see anything, but I'd want there to be... I'd want fully clothed, but, like, in a state of undress. And I think I've told you guys this before, but, bookstore Vivi. Wait, can I show you, actually? Why not? Let me find it. Well, one side would be cute. One side would be, like, cute, say so. Let me show the thing. It's been a while since we looked at bookstore Vivi. It'll be a while. It'll be a while until then. Will we see the nuclear symbol pasties? Maybe. There is one in a fun place. Let me... Okay. Okay, so this isn't like a final... This isn't like a final version. This is still like a sketch. This is a sketch from a little ways back, but I do want to show you. Okay. Can I zoom in? Alright, so we have bookstore Vivi. This is the sketch. This is the sketch. So this will be in the future, way in the future, but I don't know if you guys can notice, but you see this here? It is full body stocking. Full body stocking. And that's the good stuff. So that's kind of what I'd want on, like, the ducky. You can. Yeah. Look how cute she is. So cute. But yeah, we got all the little pins and things. This is still a sketch. Sexy suck. Yes. Oh. The thing has shown up. Where is it? She looks young. Youthful. The word you're looking for is youthful. And thank you, I am. No, if I was gonna go for... So I like Nikki's style because Nikki does, like, youthful looking models. I wouldn't say, like, lolly. That's kind of different from youthful. I do want to get, like, a hag model at some point. Like, a older woman mature model. But that's probably way in the future. And also, hi, Eva. How you doing? By the way, we have Eva to thank for the Vivi model as well. Because I remember you helped fund that so much, and I really appreciate it. But yeah, I would really like, there's two artists that I think about for, like, a mature model. And I've talked about this before. There's Clusella, who has done Giddy's model, Yozo's model, like, does very good sort of, like, sexy lady, very kind of cool mouths. Asanagi. Asanagi as a model parent would be very difficult. I'm pretty sure the only people, yeah, his waitlist is insane. I think he's not available until the end of next year. And that's fine. I could happily wait for Clusella. I can wait until 2027. I'm not gonna die. I've got plenty of time. Asanagi, I think you'd have to be part of a Japanese, like, a corpo. And I'll be ranked up! Let's go! But I do like Clucella models. The other one that I like is Jeff Link, who is Milky's model papa. Does very good sort of like squishy, mature, older women. Kind of mommy coded. I don't see Hololive ever getting an Asanagi model, to be honest, because they're too lewd coded. Also, we just got an achievement. You got all of the Halloween catches. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thank you for playing Lurk Fishing. Milky Ways. Milky Ways. Blue mommy cow. Although I feel like she has little sister energy. She's very sweet. Very cute. Rain's Model Mama. True, but has also done mainstream stuff. I don't know if Asanagi has done anything mainstream. Asanagi is still kind of synonymous with very lewd. Like, very pornographic. Like, you trying to tell me that, like, Asanagi is the same as, like, Pochi. Because Asanagi is, like, the author of Victim Girls, yeah. Yes, it is the author of Victim Girls, yes. I feel like there's different levels of lewdness there. But yeah. Great series. Yeah. But yeah, Asanagi has a couple of VTuber children. But I think all of them are in corporations. Why are they victims? What? The series Victim Girls? Are you talking about the doujinshi? You'd have to read it to learn. But typically... sort of bad things happen to them. I say sort of, but sort of. Hi, Leave. But yeah. It's not, no, it's not. It's a little bit, Yona. Well, maybe it can be a little bit. Because sometimes they, like, lose their limbs. Sometimes. Yeah, they usually end up liking it. That's usually how it ends. It usually ends up that way. Anyway. Anyway, yeah. There are lots of people that I would love to have, like, Vivi model art by at some point. I call it, like, I've said this before, like, iron mousing it by having, like, different models by different artists that kind of capture different looks and you use them for, like, different games and things like that. I like that a lot. I think that that's fun. That's one of the appeals of VTubing to me, that you can use different models for different things. Yeah. We won't be doing anything like that for a little while, though. Models are very expensive, so I would have to work very hard. Who's your absolute favorite artist? If money and time, no issue at all. Who's my ideal model parent? I don't know if this will disappoint you or not, but I love my Etta model. I love this model. I love Etta Mama. I love Etta Mama so much. And when I first saw in 2020 IV rigging, I watched the videos, the tutorials by Brian, and I saw just how much hard work he put into it and like how skilled he was. And I was like, that Papa, that's the Papa. Let's go. So I kind of, there's a reason why I've used this model for like 5 years. Well, 4 years, I suppose, because I debuted it in 2021, but I commissioned it in 2020. So I did kind of luck out. There's a reason why, like, I shelled out the money in 2020 being like, I thought that I wouldn't see a return on this. I was like, oh no, I'm not going to make this money back. this is gonna be one of those, we're buying a model and this is the only model we'll ever buy, so let's do it right. So that's what I did. And I did. If you got a swimsuit model, would you nuclear symbols? Oh, it would be like the radiation tape pattern. I've had a scab of like Vivi in a swimsuit. And that's kind of what I want. How much did this model cost? So you need to know that the price that I paid is not the price anymore. Okay? Okay? Price has definitely gone up quite a bit since I paid for it. Okay? Because 2020 prices are not what people are paying now. Because skill has gone up. People have learned better techniques in rigging and in art. Including, and I believe Edda also charges more now because Edda does a lot of work for Honkai and Hoyo. So, I believe the art was about 1.2k or 1.5k USD at the time. And the rigging was somewhere between, I think, 2 and 3 or 2 and 4k. I saved up, yeah, demand is also higher as well, absolutely. So I paid that by saving up my Patreon money. And I paid it off in little bits. But yeah. It cost me like $1,500 for art and rigging. My upcoming one, I don't even want to think about. I think I don't mind so much now because I will say I have earned that money back a lot. Like tenfold, more than tenfold. Like, how much did it cost? I'm not experiment. I already explained. You'll have to go back in your VOD. You'll have to go back. I'm not going through it again. Anyway. I know that stuff, it costs more now. Rigging in particular. When you see, like, a fancy, like, debut with, like, loads of toggles, lots of stuff, like, that costs a lot of money because you got to pay the artist to, like, draw all the toggles. You got to pay the rigging person to rig all of the toggles. And it also depends how much of, like, turn you want, how much, like, complex animation you want. Because, like, I have animations that I don't use very often. I only use them now and then. And it's like, some of them are really subtle. Like, you don't really see me using this one very much. Like, it's just a bit of a shoulder slump, but this is a toggle. Like, ugh. It's like a little one, you know? Know how much a model costs now? I don't actually have the rates for Edda right now. But I do know that rigging would be about 4 times that, I think. Well, depending on things. It depends on toggles. It depends on a lot, actually. If you don't, like, if you want, like, lots of toggles. And this is a toggle, that's a toggle, expressions are toggles. Like, it costs quite a lot. Bye-bye. It would be great if YouTube can read your face mood. It can to an extent. It can to an extent. You can actually have your expressions be triggered by you raising your eyebrows enough. I know Fua has that. Yeah. That was 2021, 2022. I know it's a bit more than that now. Well, it depends who you work with, though. How do people get into VTubing nowadays? So, there are great beginner models. Like, there are pay-to-use models that you can buy off Booth, that you can buy off Ko-Fi. There are also artists who do simpler models, you know, who are willing to do models that have less toggles. Getting the Jenny Shinji. No, it's there's the Suika model now that's really beautiful and super affordable and customizable. Yeah, it's only 120 AUD and you can customize it like crazy. It's super good for a beginner. Like, I think, and there's more people making stuff like that as well. But I agree, Key. I agree. I think that when you first start, I don't believe that you should drop thousands and thousands and thousands. Is Webfishing also a big with chatting lobbies? I don't know. I'm playing solar. But like, yeah, Angel, that was the Jenny model. But yeah, you can start without dropping thousands of dollars at first. Now I know, yes, I am the hypocrite because I was watching my friend Lily VTube, and Lily started with like a little character, like a little PNG, and then upgraded to a V-Roid because everybody was using V-Roids back then. Because you could commission people to do like a V-Roid model, I think anywhere between like 200 to like 500, or like if it was like a really famous like V-Roid model artist, maybe $800. And I remember being like, wow, like this streaming stuff actually looks really fun when she does it. And I was actually turned on to HoloLive by my friend Nemo, who's right there, who showed me a video of like HoloLive girls. You know what? We'll fucking watch it. We'll watch the 2 videos I watched, okay? The 2 videos I watched to get into VTubing. It's old, by the way. It's old. Oh no, not that one. Not that one. That comes later. It's called What is HoloLive, okay? Wait a minute. Yago, 1 second. I'll show you the ass video afterwards. It's this one. Let me move it. Okay. I'm gonna turn down the game a little bit. Remind me to turn it up when we're done. So this was 4 years ago. June 19, 2020. Yep. Bye, Jazzy. Aw, thank you. Good morning, motherfucker. Simofty, thank you for 27 months. Mama. Motherfucker. It's my period. She threw up. She threw up on stream. She threw up. She threw up. And then she fell asleep. Dickhead. Kidna. Aww. don't do drugs ever. But I remember seeing, like, these models and being like, Live 2D is so cute. Look at it. Like, I thought she was so cute. My drink's so good, the stream would never end. And then she ended stream. Joshki? This is East. Pecora. Oh, this is my favorite. Gather forever. Me. Ever. Tawa-sama. Kamende? Toa did nothing wrong. Did nothing wrong. VTubing! That's disgusting. Sir, that was the first, like, clip of, like, VTubing that I saw, and I was like, oh my god, what the hell? Like, that was so funny. I forgot about the milking clip, right? But it didn't sell me. It didn't sell me entirely, alright? What sold me was one video by someone called Gochin. Based on the meme, Hololive members dance like Hosho Marin. Okay? And this is what made me realize, I was like, I want to be a part of this. But I'll tell you when. I'll tell you when. Not yet. There we go. There it is. I saw Robico's ass and I was like, yeah. Okay. I'm into this. I'm down for this. It looked good. It looked fun. So that is why That is why I got into VTubing. That is what interested me when I first got into VTubing. And that is also why Vivi wears shorts. That is why I'm wearing like a one-piece kind of suit. And the first stream that I watched was Okayu. And I watched Okayu play Getting Over It. You know, the one with the pot and the hammer and the annoying climbing. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'd want a 3D model. I would want to do that. Then it would be coming full circle. But yeah, I watched Akayu play that, and even though I don't speak Japanese, I could understand like a little bit here and there. So I was like, okay, this is fun. So I had that on while I was like doing art, okay? I saw them as they happened. You got into this relatively late, huh? Yeah, that's what it's like being a hag. I got into it around June 2020. Which is not as early as those of you who got into it in, what, early 2020 or 2019, or God forbid, earlier. But, like, when I watched that live stream, I liked Akayu so much that I sent her, like, a $5 super chat, and at the end of the stream, she said thank you, and she struggled with my name so hard. It was like, thank you, Bibdi Asma. Or something. I can't even remember. It did. Nemo was like, oh, VTubing is really cool. Check this out. And I was like, nah. No, I'm not into it. Nah. But then those videos, won me over. And it was through watching Akayu that I was like, okay, if I'm gonna do this, I want a live 2D model because, like, yeah, V-Roids were nice, but it wasn't really what I wanted. I was like, I would prefer to have a live 2D. I'd prefer to have, like, a live 2D because I liked how they moved more. And that's why I found IV, I found Iron Vertex, and I was like, all right, here's my application. And I want the big fancy tier 4. And they were like, we don't do tier 4 for brand new clients. We can do tier 3. And then I was like, no, thank you. Goodbye. And then they went, are you sure? And I was like, oh, okay, you twisted my arm. I tried to turn them down. And I'm really glad that I worked with them because they are so lovely to work with. Like, they go above and beyond. They really do treat you like family. They help you with tech stuff. They are kind and understanding as well. And just working with them has been such a privilege. And I am keen to work with them again in the future. I think I got into VTubing and Project Melody. Yeah, I know that introduced a lot of people to VTubing. God, I remember the fleshies were so mad. They were like, nobody's gonna get into this. Gonna get into, what are the tiers? Oh, just more toggles. Like, more toggles, more movement, that kind of thing. It's more expensive for more movement and more toggles. I remember her first stream, 30k viewers, they were all mad at her. That's crazy. Aww. I feel like a lot has changed. Like, I do feel like it was very high following. Like, VTubing was very, and still is quite niche. Like, you'll see. So, I've had discussions with people before, and one had, like, the conversation being like, oh, how do you stand out when VTubing is so saturated now? And I, like, clocked that, and I went, you think it's saturated? I was like, I'm still struggling to find people to watch. I was like, what are you talking about? Leanna introduced me to VTubing. Vivi showed me what the indie scene can do. Randon showed me I could do it myself. Randon showed me that life doesn't end at 30, and I will always appreciate him for that. Yeah, some people call it saturated. To me, I don't think it is yet. Like, not to talk about the normies, but majority of people still look at VTubing and go, "What is that?" Or they go, "Oh, that's weird." You know? Yeah, streaming is saturated. VTubing as a streaming niche, I wouldn't say is saturated yet. But then again, maybe my bar is just too, like, high. I don't know. Ezio, there are VTubers in their 60s. Ba, 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 ba. I kind of want to move LurkBait so it's not touching the sides. Yeah, I'll put it over the chat box like that. There we go. Beautiful. Oi! You're not in your 60s. I was thinking of Mythic Mark. Although, actually, Mythic Mark I think is in his 50s. Hmm. I don't think it is really possible to be up to date. I was oiing the chatter. Oh. I'm sorry, I saw the oi and the Australian in me, thought it was for me. I do think that it is probably too difficult to be up to date with everything. Is that one VTuber whose model is a grandpa? You mean you? Isn't your model an old man? Ow! I haven't streamed yet. I see. I've made 2 funnies today. I'm pretty proud of myself. I'd say I deserve a McDonald's or a Subway or something, but everything's closed because it's 2 a.m. Maybe I can get something tomorrow. Although tomorrow I definitely have to do more packing. Mac is right. But yeah. Well, the thing is, okay. Well, the real truth is, if I wanted to get McDonald's right now, I could. If I really wanted to. But I think that would be a little bit, you know, there's people trying to sleep in the street and in the house. And if I open the door, the pressure in the house changes and it wakes people up, so. There's another person in the house. I'm glad your brand has stayed the same through it all. I've actually had people say to me, being like, Vivi, how did you think of your brand? And I'm like, Simpson joke. I made a Simpson joke and it was funny. And the radiation nuclear bomb. Funny. And yeah, there's also, I have a brand. That hits me too sometimes. I'm like, oh, wow. I have a brand. I'm the radioactive Australian VTuber. Which is kind of neat. Like, I've had people be like, oh, yeah, like, I recognize you. I know. That is true, Rexus. You did ask who Cinder was. And I was like, excuse me? What do you mean you don't know who Cinder is? Been like living under a rock? I definitely usually clock you more as a casual game. I definitely feel like I play more of the casual games. I like casual games because they run well on my computer. Also, hi Rusty, by the way. Hi. Comfy millennial streamer who knows those things that you used to watch. I think I am a little bit of a nostalgia a nostalgia stream is for some people. I know for other people, okay, things that people like watching from me that I have noticed. Bethesda games, namely Fallout. Namely Fallout, but any kind of Bethesda game, there are people who will show up after years to be like, fuck yeah, she's playing the good stuff. Uh-oh, this one's scary. Ah, don't break, don't break. Yeah, we go. Yeah, Fallout's on theme. Wow, Alpha Octopus. Yeah, that is crazy. That is crazy. That like IMS goes, oh yeah, the radioactive VTuber. Like, we're mutuals on Twitter, but we've never really spoken. I think we've talked to each other like once in passing, and I try and play it cool, but like on the inside I'm screaming. Hi Gabra Bob, hi Darrell. Did you see they added Fallout to Balatro? I did not. I will have to check that out. And then, oh, I love that too. That meant so much to me when Bonefoot had the Vivi merch. Wah. Hi Kitty, hello. Hi Sevens. The other things, so I'd say it's a little bit less since obviously I haven't kept up with it, but there are people who mostly like the ASMR content and see me as like, you know, the person who made ASMR. I'm very, like, I've seen some, like, I'll sometimes, like, raid into a VTuber and they'll be like, oh, like, Vivi makes really nice ASMR. And I'm like, oh, they remember. They remember, because I'm called Vividly ASMR on Twitter. So, like, a lot of people will always very heavily associate me with that. And that's fine with me, because that's what they know me for. So it's okay. Thought you were a PNG tuber for a second. Really? Am I just not moving enough? I'm sorry. I'm trying to move. I swear. What was I saying? Still haven't gotten a single golden manta ray. Yeah, people don't move much when they fish. Maybe I froze? Maybe. Maybe. I like, yes, I used to describe it as sitting on the couch. I like describing it that way. Like, if you want to come hang out while we're streaming, while we're playing something, then great. That's the kind of vibe I like having. It's very casual. But yeah, I'd say, hi Troubles. And then for some people, the branding is that I am Australian. It's that simple. That I am an Australian VTuber. And I don't mind that. Well. But yeah, sometimes you'll have people, like, if you've been VTubing or streaming for a while, you do get asked, like, the branding questions. Like, okay, what is your branding? What are your goals? What would you like to be known for, and that sort of thing. And it is interesting to sit down and think about, but sometimes it's hard to come up with answers. It's like, oh, what am I doing? What do I want? But I do think that I have it a bit easier than some people, I think. Because I do have the radioactive branding, and I have sort of built up this, I do literally whatever I want. I'm very variety. Base big cis energy and slightly degenerate games and manga. A touch of degeneracy. Just a little bit. Which is why I like working with Jast. My stream videos was yesterday with manga packing, but I stayed because you're not the usual annoying loud equals funny. So, I can get loud, but it's not all the time. And I'll be honest, the reason why I don't do a voice is because I didn't think to do a voice when I started. I'm also not very good with it. I'm not very good at doing voices. But I would like to make audios again. Yeah, it is a very specific thing. You are right. It's like a certain niche. Have an accent redeem. What, so I can disappoint people? I literally can't do them. Well. Wow. Panda Wonders, hello. Hi. Let me just catch this fish. How you doing? We got a radiant mana wall. Let's go. Hi. Let me get you a shout out. Papa. Hello. What were you drawing today? Hi, welcome raiders. Hi, I'm Vivi of Vividly Vivi, radioactive Australian VTuber, and here we do whatever the fuck I want. Ba-bang. Thank you for the follow, Frosty Froggy. Thank you. We're fishing. But you've said it yourself, you love bad French accents. So we're just talking about how I can't do accents. And yes, I do like bad French accents, in that I like fake French accents. I like the... This is what we are talking about. Z, when saying Z instead of the. I don't know. There's something. I don't know what it is, but it gives me ASMR. It like tickles my brain a little bit, and it puts me to sleep. I don't know why, but I love like the fake French. That's more Russian than French. Really? Really? I'm trying to think the last time I heard a fake Russian accent. I don't know. Russian yeah, I didn't think that they were. Working my 3.0. Yeah, good job. Good job. How much work do you reckon you got to do? Rigging is a lot of hard work. As a European, I hate European accents. Why? I will say, when people say that the Australian accent is sexy, I don't believe them. Just because I'm around it so much, I'm like, how could this be sexy? Actually, you know what? That's something I'm going to look up. Stop fishing for a second. Okay, we'll catch this. 1 second. It is an all cat. Really? I don't know. I feel like it's just because it's foreign. Yeah, it's funny, right? The Australian accent is funny. Okay, let me look this up. Sexiest accents. Okay, top 50 sexiest accents in the world from enjoytravel.com. Let me make sure that this website's not going to dox me. Okay. Okay. Alright, we're reading an article, guys. Time to read an article. I don't trust any of these websites. Well, too bad. We're reading it anyway. Okay. So, while top-rated attractions and Instagram-worthy destination... This is from 2 months ago, so it's up to date. Okay. Instagram-worthy destinations are valid reasons to travel. What about the locals? More specifically, what about all those sexy accents you come across? The best accents, however, are not set in stone. Just as beauty is in the eye of the beholder, the sexiest accents are in the ears of the beholder. You know what we mean. Some may say French accents are the best accents. Others would argue that the Norwegian accent is their #1. It depends on who you ask, we guess. So that's what we did. Why is Dutch not in last place? It's not in last place. Okay, I'm just pulling the microphone into my lap so I can read this. Here at Big 7 Travel, we're all about inspiring people to visit somewhere new. There's almost 7,000 languages in the world with even more varieties of accents. But which is the best? We look to our audience to help find out your top pick for our top 50 in 2019. From lilting Welsh to the language of love, you've called it in. Okay. How do these rankings work? I'm guessing they just talk to people. 50th, Croatian. I have no idea what a Croatian accent is. I've got no clue. With largest collection of remains of Neanderthal people in the world, Croatia boasts being the creators of the oldest known glagolitic Glagolitic? I don't know how to pronounce this. Script dating back to the Middle Ages, 9th century, combining Egyptian hieroglyphs and Greek characters. The least popular... oh, so it's a Slavic? It's a Slavic accent? Croats just about made the top 50. Romanian. A language described as both historic and beautiful. Romanian is a Romantic language dating back to Romans Latin and closely related to Spanish, French, and Portuguese, being almost similar to Italian in many ways, but not quite there. Thai, Pakistani, German for number 46. All right. I will say, at the risk of sounding slightly xenophobic, German accents have always come off very silly to me. Like cute, like they don't come off sexy to me. They can come off cute, but they don't come off like, you know, you want them whispering in your ear in bed. In my opinion. Okay, that's... I'm sorry. That's a personal opinion. I'm very sorry. 45, Welsh. I only know that Welsh has, like, really long words. Can agree how accents are a bit weird. You don't have to say it. Robin, your voice is very sweet. I've, like, talked about that for a minute. I was just like, have you guys heard Robin talk? Robin has, like, the cutest voice. What? It's, like, so... You sound very polite. You sound very polite. Very, like, polite gentleman kind of voice. See, Doug Connor is Welsh. He's got a sexy voice. Does he? Does he now? I don't know. I think that's a personal... that Connor will remember this. Connor, I apologize if you ever see this. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it, but as an Australian, Welsh isn't super up there. Okay. New York! Fast and hyper-nasal, yet quite charming at times. Billy Joel, Robert Downey Jr., Scarlett Johansson. I don't know about New York. Isn't New York just American? Isn't that just the American... I know that there's a difference between the Northern American accent and the Southern American accent, because I know that I have friends who are from like the north part of America, and then there's like the southern states, and like there's like the southern drawl, and the nicest thing I can say is the people from like closer to Canada, they all kind of talk like nerds. Nope, New York is its own. Okay. They're all a little bit dorky. Wow. I'm sorry, I'm comparing Nemo to like Barkeen and Pearl. And Barkeen and Pearl, I think, have very sort of like appealing voices. Yeah, we do. Keep digging that hole, Vivi. 43rd, Chinese. 42nd, Japanese. 41st, Geordie? Is this Geordie or Geordie? I don't know how to say that. 40th, Latvian. 39th, Malaysian. 38th, Austrian. I don't know if it can be difficult to decipher between Austrian, German, and German to an untrained ear. However, Austrian is more musical with a slightly lilting sound. Wow, take that, Germans. More musical. Any Germans in chat want to tell me if this is correct about Austrian German versus German? How is Austrian? I don't know. This feels like a shot. It's like, yeah, German accents all the way up here. Austrians all the way down here. Paid by Austrians. Paid by Austrians. Okay. Norwegian. Okay, Egyptian. I don't know if I'd ever be able to pick out the Egyptian accent. Swiss. Okay, I've only ever heard Swiss. I think I've only ever heard female Swiss accents. And they always have very feminine voices from what I've heard. So I've definitely... How's Norway as high as 37th? We sound so silly all the time. Everyone's catching strays. Everyone's catching strays. Russian. Okay, in my opinion, Russian is a very nice accent. I don't know, but everybody I've met from Russia has a very nice voice. It's either incredibly, like, beautiful, mature kind of voice, or there's, like, a certain, like, gruffness to it that's really nice. I would put Russia higher, personally, for me. It doesn't matter. Like, I think I haven't heard, like, unattractive, unappealing Russian voice. Like, even if they're, like, meant to be, like, because you know how in a lot of movies there was a period of time where Russians were, like, the bad guys? Like, even if you were, like, meant to be being portrayed as a bad guy, it comes off more sexy than unappealing. If that makes sense. Greek accents can often be similar to Spanish, yet not as melodic. Oh, poor. That's so mean. That's so mean. How is Scouse above Geordie? What the fuck? Scouse is too high. What the? Oh, Dutch! Those in the Netherlands speak strongly and oh so nicely. Let's go. Let's go. Dutch spotted. 31 out of 50. Scouse is oddly charming because everyone's very kind. Okay, I don't know if I'd be able to pick out Scouse in, like, a lineup. Oh, wait, Paul McCartney? Wronger star. Oh, yes, I love the Beatles. Paul McCartney, Jim Lennon, and Ringo Starr, and that one who died. Actually, two of them died. All the Beatles are from Liverpool. Okay. All right. Daniel Craig and Daniel Craig. Why is Daniel Craig listed twice? This list is so stupid. I love it. They didn't proofread this at all. Daniel Craig and Daniel Craig. I love that. Okay. Armenian. I've only ever heard about Armenia from Donald Glover. That's it. That's it. I don't actually know anything about Armenia. He's just that good. The cooler Daniel Craig. Nigerian. Boston, really. Boston. Coffee. Coffee. Somebody wants someone to moan coffee into their ear. Really? Joey Wheeler. I'm sorry, I'm just imagining, like, it's like cable. Wait, I need to hear it. If you think Germa is sexy, no? What the fuck? Okay, let me find, can I, okay, one second. Chris Evans is from Boston. Okay. 30 Rock, Boston. Okay, let me see if I can find it. No, that's the Maryland accent. Fuck, I'm trying to find, like, the Boston accent. But all I can find is... One second. Jack, Boston. Ah! Little Robot Fairy, hi! Welcome, we're talking about accents. We're reading a listicle that's rating the sexiest accents, the top 50 sexy accents of the world. I hope that you had fun playing Pokemon Red. What starter did you pick? Or are you doing, like, one of those ones where you can have, like, a different one, like a Nuzlocke or something? I feel like I should have a southern accent, but I don't. Charmander? Yeah, let's go. This has been interesting. Oh wait, I think I found it. Okay. Okay, this is the Boston accent that I know. One sec. Do it here. Okay. You have a good nap. Have a good nap. So, like, I don't know. Boston sounds kind of weird to me. It doesn't sound sexy. Forster. Wait. I have no idea what Waltham is. But yeah, like, mouthful of molasses. Molasses. It's not just New Yorker. No, this is Boston. That's the Bostonian accent. Boston's just goofy. Go Red Sox. But yeah, like, I wouldn't put Boston at number 28. One of America's most imitated and parodied accent. Boston comes in at about midway on the world's sexiest accents. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that this is dumb. Polish, Indian, Vietnamese, Mexican, Turkish, Arabic, Filipino, Zimbabwean, Argentine, Yorkshire, Jamaican. Think Bob Marley, Cool Runnings, reggae music. Okay. Danish at number 16. What does a Danish accent sound like? Okay, Ukrainian, Hungarian, Canadian. Okay. I will admit, when I was in high school, for some reason, the girls really liked Canadian accents. We had, because we used to get a lot of student teachers from Canada who would briefly teach at our school. And even I had a crush on one because, I don't know, I just thought that his voice was like a little bit cute, but like, they typically had fairly like soft kind of voices. Very friendly. Not to be mistaken for American, Canadians speak with subtle vowels and lots of eh. Okay, Queen's English. So is this the posh one? The posh English accent? The one that makes you want to crawl into a hole and die? I don't know. Czech. Brazilian Portuguese. Okay. Okay. The A thing is mostly a West Coast thing. Okay. Southern USA. I hate to be this person, but I've realized recently that yes, I can see this being in the top 10 because one of the appeals that, so like as an Australian, we had a lot of like American media kind of pushed at us, right? And the most popular of which in my house was Westerns. And in Westerns, people would speak with like Southern accents. And that's like the quintessential American accent, right? And it's like the cool guy American accent, like the cowboy, the knows how to work the land and knows animals and horses and cool guns, killing cattle rustlers or something, you know, it's the cool one. Bye, Ninja. But the one that you would typically get would be like the New Yorker. And the New Yorker in media was portrayed as kind of an asshole. So the Southern drawl was seen as like sexy, while the New York kind of accent was more like, oh, this is a New York asshole here to tell us what to do. Female Southern accent. Yeah, I agree. My friend Pearl has one. Then there's Spanish, rolling of the I'm so jealous of people who can do that. So I can't roll my R's. I don't know how. I agree with this as well. I can agree with this. Oi, what did I walk in here? R rolling is easy. I don't know how. I don't know how to do it. I've never learned, and people have tried to teach me, and I just haven't. So I can agree with this. Spanish can sound really good. Interesting that French is 7th. I've met a lot of people that put French at number 1. They're always like, oh, the language of love. But like, I don't know what happens, but I think as you get older, it gets kind of, how do I say this tactfully? I have enough friends from Europe who are like, French people are mean, Vivi. Yes, they're like, it's great until you meet a French person. And then apparently French people are really mean and they're really bullying and they'll be mean to you and be like, don't even try to speak French. Your French is terrible. You disgust me. They are mean. So like when I like again, I made a friend who lives in Belgium, and the famous story he told me, I've told you guys this a million times, is he went, Vivi, I was like, your English, I was like, your English is really good. Like, when did you learn it? He was like, I've been learning English since I was young. He was like, Vivi, I learned English to get away from the French internet. Do you know? He was like, do you know what the French internet is like? It is 1,000,000 times worse than English internet. He's like, you think that English internet is toxic? No, 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 no. He's like, it was so funny. It was so funny. He was like, I had to get away from the French internet, Vivi. They're so mean. He went, I'm never going back there. You can't make me. And I was like, damn, okay. That was like in 2019. That was in 2019 on an ASMR server. And I've always remembered that. And that also is what made me kind of surprised, because like, of course, I only speak English, okay? Like, that's all I've ever learned. So English internet is typically Americanized internet, all right? So if you are English speaking, you are most likely interacting with Americans. There's going to be people from other countries as well, but America really forces its will on the English speaking internet. I don't know what the other kinds of internet are like. I only know about English and what I've heard secondhand about French internet. Like, I don't know what the other kinds of internet are like. I don't know. I don't know what other language internet is like. So if you speak multiple languages and you have different experiences on the different sides of the internet, I would love to hear about it, but like, are they nice? Are they people who are mean? Like, French be not banned. European internet is a very mixed, even though everyone speaks English, French is very mean indeed. Like, I don't know if any of them are particularly friendly, or if some of them are very, like, I don't know, like, bantery or trolly or straightforward, or, I feel like all of them must be different. German internet really wants to be English internet. Okay. Americans get mad at Spanish speakers and Spanish servers? No, they straight insult you. Oh, okay. Huh. I don't know. I find it interesting. I find it interesting that, like, depending on what language you speak, you will have a different experience on the internet. When I lived in Europe, I got that vibe. France and Russia is hated by gamers. They're either toxic or troll shooters. I feel like my native language internet could compete with French internet. Now I'm curious. But okay. But yeah, so that's, I feel like, I know my sister really liked French accents. I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask her. I'm gonna have to be like, hey, what do you think is the sexiest accent? I'm gonna have to be like, hey hot sis, what is the sexiest accent? But yeah, Scottish can be nice. I don't know if I associate it with sexy. I think I like female Scottish accents. Should be higher? Top 3? Really? Okay. Send her a message right now. It's 2 a.m. Tread carefully, Vivi. I have to tread carefully. My family, it was Scottish. My mom would get very mad. How dare you vampire. I said I do like female Scottish accents. Chloe, thank you for 3 months. Thank you for resubscribing. Thank you. Thank you. Find out what makes the Irish accent. What? Why'd you say Irish? But it's Australian. Pronouncing words long and slow and often skipping the ends of them completely is a real turn-on, apparently. The Australian language is very similar to British English, with a few twists such as words Donnybrush for toilet brush, bonza for great, ripper for really great surf, avo for avocado, and arvo for afternoon. Often Londoners, Cockneys, are mistaken by Americans for Aussies, though the Brits and Aussies themselves can easily tell the accents apart. Find out what makes the Irish accent so sexy here. What the fuck? Okay. They did not... One, any accent can be sexy in the proper context. I don't know, Neon. I've had trouble finding German sexy. This does not apply to British accent because British accents are immediate, activate task manager level shutdown. Oh, God. We don't say bonza. We don't say bonza, but we do say ripper. Okay. Italian. All right. I'll agree with that. I'll agree with Italian. Okay. I do like the Italian accent. The Italian language is believed to have been created in the 14th century in Tuscany through the works of the writer Dante Alighieri. Stemming from Roman Empire in 27 BC and Julius Caesar born in 100 BC, the Roman language is an important source of the most southern European languages with influence over modern-day Spanish, French, and as far north as England. Completely beautiful. Any word in Italian sounds sexy. Oh my god, I'm fourth hottest. I have chance. Italian's goofy Spanish. How could you, Tessa? So my cousins are Italian. Clearly you went at the stream when Nemo is quoting. That's not fair. Nemo is an outlier and shouldn't be counted. He has too much fun with language. Alright? Okay, Irish. I do like Irish. I do like Irish, but I do also feel like Irish accents, we've sort of cartoonified them a little bit. But if you speak with like an actual like Irish person, they have a very nice voice. South African. Kiwi. Kiwi. Kiwi? Really? I'm telling Yozo. I'm telling Yozo. I'm like, hey, Yozo. Actually, no, I'll say no. Yozo, you gotta be more New Zealandy. It's the #1 sexy accent, according to enjoytravel.com/en/travel-news/places-to-visit/world's-sexiest-accent. Come on. You gotta be more Kiwi. More Kiwi, Yozo. Move Irish to first. Wow. I skipped over South African because I gotta be honest, I don't know if I know what South African accents sound like. Like, I have only heard Catania. I do like Catania's voice. Is that like the whole accent? I like when she does the rolling, like the rolling. You have a South African friend. I do. But can I be honest? I don't think of it as a South African voice. I think of it as the Catania voice. It's just the Catania voice. I don't. Okay, I know, because the thing is, I know she talks about South Africa a lot, but I'm just like, yay, Catania! I don't think about it at all. Oh my gosh. Well, at least my friends are in the top 10. Oh my gosh. Tanya is her own accent. Yes. Yes, she is. Oh man, I'm just thinking about like Australian accent. Well, we got into the top 10, but I don't know how I feel about it in its entirety. I didn't make the list. Yes, you did. Stop that. I can whisper in Spanish for chat when you want. I'll be good. I'll be fine. Thank you for the offer. Okay. We will fish for a little bit more. It is getting a little bit late. Katanya is relaxing to listen to. I really like catching Katanya's streams. I loved the Soma streams so much. I like when she gets a little bit frightened. She makes cute noises. And then she gets mad. That's kind of... I didn't take my break. I didn't. Oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm just thinking about tomorrow. I think tomorrow I need to move more boxes, and I think I should probably organize what clothing I'm wearing for the next, like... I should put away clothes that I'm gonna wear when I'm moving, and then wash the clothes I've been wearing. Gotta get them ads in. You know what? You're right, because the ad money actually does help out a lot. It takes a little bit of pressure off you guys. When I run ads, if I run enough per stream, I basically earn the same amount of, about 4 subs, maybe 5. If we get like a full $10. If we get like, sometimes we get like $10. $7 or $10. So like, it does add up. Am I doing a sponsored game stream? I do not have any plans currently. Yeah, it pays for Macca's. Alright. Well, we will take a little break and then we will continue. Because I want to use up all of our bait. So I will have us stand here. And we will take a little 3-minute break or so. And I'll run to the bathroom. And then we will keep fishing for a bit more. Okay. Games hit different. My Oshi gets paid for it. Aw, that is very sweet. I'll be right back, okay? You guys can keep fishing, by the way. I have it set up on this screen as well. So feel free to keep fishing while I am gone, and I will see you when I get back. Bacha! I'm back. Did you have fun fishing? Good, because it's time for me to go fishing. More fishing. Fishing continues. Fishing continues until we're out of bait. Go fish! A meteor landed behind you, by the way. Oh, it did. We will pick that up, I guess. Plop. Hi, you. Okay. Heard the splash as soon as you left. Ah, that timing. And it's gone! I took too long! Brutal. Brutal. Oh well. Oh, it's over there now. It's fine. We'll go get it. It's a fishing game, guys. We can take our time. Wow. Oh, that's what you meant. Yes. Thank you. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Ah, no. Let's go get it. Do-do-do-do. That's what you get for being healthy and taking breaks. What, I sneeze? I sneeze and I'm gonna get like $3 maybe? Well, it depends how many people watched it. And if you have Turbo, I get money for you sitting through not an ad too. There we go. I do like having Turbo. I like not ever having to sit through ads. There we go. Yeah, we get paid for Turbo. Oh, we got a manta ray. Not the one that I want though. I don't get enough ads to want it. I feel like potentially I may need to take breaks every like hour and a half at some point, or maybe every hour, but I don't know. Okay, you have a good time finishing up at work. Travel safe, Gray. I might still be on, I might not. We will see. I might purely because then, I don't know, it is healthier to take these breaks because it's not good to sit at like your desk for too long. But also it will pay for groceries and I am now paying for all of my groceries, so that is something I've got to do. I pay for YouTube Premium because I'm so tired of like, there's some ASMR artists that have like mid-roll ads and they have like 8 of them and I'm like, I can't fall asleep to this. What? That's insane. So yeah, like I understand it's not their fault sometimes, but can't sleep to that. They allow ads on it. Yes, yeah, you can't actually turn them off. So as somebody who has like a YouTube thing, you used to be able to not have ads if you didn't monetize your channel. I think now that's no longer a guarantee. Because I know there was some people who didn't monetize their channel and then they were still getting ads on their videos and they were like, what the fuck? Like, YouTube is making money off of my video and I'm not seeing any of the money from it. Or there'd be sometimes people would like upload a video and on purpose not monetize it. Like they'd be like, okay, I'm not going to monetize this one. And therefore people can watch it and not have to worry about ads. And then there'd be ads on it anyway. But yeah, I've had YouTube Premiums for a long time. So I haven't seen YouTube ads in a while. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of troubles with YouTube recently, like people not being monetized or getting their channels demonetized and having like a really hard time getting their money from YouTube. So like I am kind of glad to just be on Twitch, but YouTube is good for like the off-site content, so it's still something you have to deal with. Shark! I wish ASMR had a place to go that's not YouTube at this point. I know there's some other sites, but they're not very popular yet. But at some point I may, like, dabble a little bit with them. I know that I am considering RPlay because that hosts audios, and you can also upload, like, lewd audios and not get bonked for them there, so that could work. But I also like the idea of DL site because it has just, like, everything. Kick? No. I'm not going to kick. I'm not going to kick. I'm good. I think there's other options before I go there. Well. Alpha. Okay, we've got one more set of... We just got the gilded worms. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean, Tensei. Okay. So we'll cast our line 30 more times. I don't know how long that will take. We've leveled up once. We might be able to level up twice before the stream's over. And we've gotten one achievement, but only in LurkBait. That is true. There's also the blue side. I know that there's some people that don't want to go there, but I am considering there for visual novel playthroughs. So that way I don't need to worry about if a nip-nap happens. I actually had a dream. I had a dream that I was playing a visual novel with you guys. And then suddenly just like, sex scene just happened. And I was like, oh no, I'm on Twitch. And, like, I, like, closed the window and I just started, like, crying. Panic crying in the dream. Being like, oh my god, like, I have to end stream right now. I'm really sorry. I've got to delete the VOD. I've got to, like, I'm sorry. Bye. And a whole bunch of you were like, it's okay, Vivi. Do what you got to do. But then there were, like, other people in chat being like, nah, we just won't report you. Nah, it's fine. Play the sex scene. We won't tell anyone. And I was like, what the fuck? No, that's not how this works. I was so panicked in the dream. I was like, no, I'm gonna get banned. No. So true. I'll keep my mouth shut. It's not a crime if there's no one to watch you. Hot chocolate can be a nice dinner, actually. It can be very, like, satisfying. It's fine, BB. Downloading intensifies. Wow! Cake! Can you put my name on the box you're keeping the fish in? Thanks. Sure, Cake. Of course. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. Thank you. Dream was very true to life. Yeah, sometimes I just have regular, like, streaming dreams, and I'm like, oh, that didn't happen. Bum. One stream I was watching had a game that no one had heard of, and near the end of the game, really fucked up sex scene and thankfully an extremely low resolution. I think the VOD is still up. What? Don't out them, but oh my god, that's crazy. That's insane. I feel like Dream You Guys reflects how I feel about you guys. Like, even in my dreams, you guys are very, like, understanding and accommodating and, like, no, it's okay, Vivi. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine. Which is kind of nice. Kind of nice. Except for that dream where I left the internet forever. Can't remember that one. Did I write that one down? Or did you have something like that? Did I? That sounds vaguely familiar. No, it does. Wait, no, we had like some kind of conversation. Yeah, we had some kind of conversation in the dream, and at the end you were like, I'm leaving the internet forever," and then you just gone. And it was like, yeah, I remember, but I can't remember what the conversation was or what it happened. Play the sex scene, Vivi. We'll keep the Twitch mods distracted. No. Also, hi, Nix. A collab discussion or something like that. I can't remember. Pop up. Hi, Finish. And thank you for the follow, Tara. Thank you. That is true. It is very roll of the dice. Hi, Key. So, like, I know that if you play, what's that one? Because I know, what is it? I think it's in Last of Us 2. There's, like, a weird kind of, like, awkward sex scene. But, like, you don't see everything. But, like, there's a bit of, like, boob and maybe butt or whatever. And they're like, oh, that's fine. Because you're not playing the game to see that sex scene. So, like, you just kind of, like, white knuckle through it and go, like, it'll end soon. And a similar thing happens in, like, when we played Wolf Among Us, we went to the strip club and there was, like, the naked lady. And I was like, oh, no, there's a naked lady. But, like, I just made sure to, like, not look too much. Isn't all sex awkward? No. I think you're doing it wrong. The last very detailed feature dream I had was I helped Koki rob a convenience store. That sounds amazing. Yeah, as long as the stream is mature and it's not the focus. Mm. Bow, bow. Yeah, they don't seem to like visual novels as much for it. Hi, Eric. Yeah. A little bit eepy. I think, like, when we are done, I will pour myself a big glass of milk and go to bed. I don't know if I have any plans for tomorrow, aside from packing some more. Nasi, please never call it that again. I'm really sorry, but never call it that again. Oh, the thing happened again. It's over there. No, I think they're onto something. No. When's the big move? Next week. 45! Yay, we did it! 2 levels. 2 levels in one stream. Alright, we're gonna go get the dogfish. And then we have 17 more after that. No, no, stop talking about the bedtime milkies. Why is bedtime milk so bad? Because it sounds like a euphemism for cum, okay? There, you made me say it. Ha 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 ha. I know that you genuinely didn't know Rex's. But yes, there. Apollyon, hi. I hate it here. Now you've made it weird, Phoebe. I'm sorry. Parataxic, you have been asking a lot of weird questions all stream. Fucking English speakers, all your euphemisms. She said euphemism, get her ass expeditiously. Okay, we're fine. Also, Jeffrey, how dare you? I am not. You bring it up first? No, I believe you bring it up. You bring it up first. Wah. Wah. See, Mr. Faces, I feel like our priorities are different, and that's why we interpret it differently. Just a little hunch that I think. Also, Eric, yay! I'm glad that the standee arrived. I'm sorry to make you laugh on the bus. Don't worry, we only have 17 more reels to go. I suppose it could mean either. Wow. Ba, 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 ba. Me waiting. I'm getting looks now. I'm British. We're not meant to acknowledge each other's existence. Felt. Vivi's I didn't say that! That is not something I said! I did not say that. I did not say it's a priority. Okay, maybe I did by accident, but that's not what I meant. It was fuck. I'm graduating. No, you guys, no. 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 Goodbye. We're finishing this stream. I'm starting a new life. No! You had to do it. Finishing. Interesting choice of words. Stop it. Oh my god. I just wanted to fish. I just wanted to fish. I'm just gonna finish this in silence, and by finish, I don't mean anything weird about it. But Vivi, you promise, I'm not gonna graduate. I'm not gonna graduate. Don't even joke about that. I'm sorry. You've gone through so much trauma. I'm sorry to laugh about it. What are you finishing? Don't worry. I'm not going nowheres except for a new house. That's it. And hey, I've looked it up. I have streamed so much more in the last 30 days. I took a look. So typically, in a 30-day period, I would stream about 50 to 60 hours. Or maybe 60 to 70 hours, okay? I've streamed like 80. I've streamed like 85 or something like that. So like, I am now streaming a lot more. And the plan is to keep doing that, hopefully. Full-time VB streamer? Well, yeah, I'm hoping so. Basically, the hope is full-time stream, and if it goes well, we can keep full-time streaming. If it goes bad, I have to get a job, and then we get much less streaming. So, that's the plan, and hopefully I can get some, like, sponsored work to help alleviate some of the costs and things for, like, month to month. So, that's the hope. Okay. No pressure, though. No pressure, though. Get out of the US time slot? Oh, God, what a nightmare. Everybody streams then. I like hanging out with you guys. No, I don't want to be Genshin sponsored streamer. Don't make me. I don't want to play Genshin. This is the US time slot? Oh no, the US time slot, like the primetime time slot, I would say is in about maybe 5 or 6 hours from now. This is the EU time slot. So I like streaming at this time because if I stream in the morning, there are still lovely bunkmates who I love hanging out with, but a lot of you aren't there. A lot of you are not there because you have gone to bed. Yeah, these are the watching at work hours. Absolutely. It's 4:10 p.m. here. 8 a.m. where I'm at. Right now it's 3 a.m. for me. But yeah, I like the idea of mixing them up a little bit. Please don't leave us. I won't, Jeffrey. I'm not going nowheres. I'm sorry to make such a crass joke. We'll go back to joking about Milkies, okay? Thank you for resubscribing. I do appreciate it. Like, I really want to thank everybody who has, like, subscribed or resubscribed. Like, it has been a lot of help. It's, like, a lot of help this month. Like, continuing being in the, like, the Partner Plus program, getting a higher cut, and being able to have that consistency is really good. So I have really appreciated it. On top of, like, all the insane donations. You guys have been really, really kind, so I do appreciate it. Do I have any plans to go to Offkai this year? No. I think... When is Offkai again? I think Offkai might be too soon. I did want to go to things. Nikki, hi, Nikki. I was telling them that your message made me happy. The message that you sent yesterday or much earlier. The one about the grin made me happy. And I showed them the body sock. Can I borrow $5? Sure. Sure. Late June. A ticket's already sold out. I feel like most people have already gotten their accommodation. I think it's a bit too late for Offkai. Now, I don't think so. I don't know. See, I'm really wishy-washy about it because if I went to Offkai, I would want I'd want some gal pals to go with. I don't want to go like on my own. So I'd have to be like, hey, sisters, who's got a hotel room? Let's go. But can we borrow a feeling? No. I do want to see the bobbies. And the plan was to go see them, or at least see some of them as soon as possible, but I think I'm going to have to make sure that, like, I'm all sorted out. You're going to become the VTuber leech? That's so hurtful. No, I don't want to be that. But yeah, currently this year I have no plans. I don't have any plans to physically go to any conventions. I do have some feelers out for meet and greets, but Obito, thank you so much. Chat replaces streamer. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. You're very kind. But yeah, I am looking forward to getting settled and ideally streaming more. I think the big plans that I have are to basically stream, I'd probably say like 5 times a week. I would like to stream regularly. And also for longer hours, but like I'd say like three hours minimum. Camillist, thank you for 5 months. Thank you. Thank you for resubscribing. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. It spooked me. It just started raining emotes. Yeah, it does that. I don't actually get to see that on my end, so it kind of makes me happy knowing that you guys are having like all these emotes go everywhere when shit happens. But yeah, I want to stream more. I do want to stream new games when they come out sometimes. And then I want to stream like my comfort games around that because, to be honest with you guys, streams like Fallout 3, are not work. It's just like hanging out. Like it's super chill, and that's why I can go for like 6 hours and talk about going for 8. If it's like something I'm very unfamiliar with, I can get a bit more like in my head and a bit more like burnt out faster. But I'm trying to take it easy with stuff if I can. I want to go to a crowded store like Aldi's, find a parking spot, then just sit in my car for 20 minutes with the reverse lights on. Oh, some mufti. Oh, some mufti. But yeah, we do need to finish Final Fantasy VIII. That is true. We have to finish Final Fantasy VIII. And when we're done moving and I can drink again, I want to play Valhalla. But there's a lot of games that I want to finish. And I believe that we will, because there's lots of time. Yeah, we weren't done with it. The list of games is very big. I can never graduate. There's too much to do. Too much to do. And it's getting bigger. I think the times for some collabs could be easier in the future. I would like to in the future. I kind of put a pause on doing any collabs while all this was happening because I figured it was best for me to focus on me. I've turned down a couple this month. Just like games and subathons and stuff like that. And I still showed up in like a couple of streams still. Like I've still been in a couple of collabs during this time. But I would like to organize more when I'm done. When I'm settled in, I think I will come up with more stuff. Looked at any of the Steam Next Fest. Can I say something that is kind of dumb? I don't know what Steam Next Fest is. And yes, this stream is 18 plus. This stream is only 18 plus, sorry. I don't know what Steam Next Fest is. Is it like a tab on Steam? Thank God, me neither. It's a showcase of future games for Steam. Where it has like a bunch of demos. Oh. Okay, well now can I admit something else? And this is really dumb and also really petty. And I don't know how you might feel about it. I don't like demos. I don't like trying before I buy. I don't like demos. What? I've never played a demo. Vivi, are you rich? I don't know. I feel like you never get the full experience. I get it. You want to... Yeah! Yes! I want the raw experience. Yes! 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 Demo should come on a complimentary CD-ROM that comes with your latest PC Gamer magazine. It's a spoiler. Yeah, it's a spoiler. When I sit down... No, I have played demos when I was a kid on like a demo disc, but I've never played like a PC demo. I've never played like a demo on Steam. I just wait for the game to come out. The point of the demo is to see if you want the full thing. Well, then I just watch somebody else play it. I'm a streamer. I would watch another streamer play the demo. I don't have to play it. Like, or I'd watch the trailer or something. Typically the trailer would give me enough. What if chat wants to watch someone else play it and that person is Vivi? I don't know, I've never done that. We got a lot of money today. We did good. We'll rebuy for next time. This demo safe my poor little PC will handle the game. So my PC can handle games. It just can't handle games and streaming all the time, which is a bit of a shame. Kinda sucks sometimes. It helps small devs. I wishlist. And I buy the games by the small devs. Could you say lure? Lure. Lure. I think in Australia we say lure. Like that, lure. But yeah, I don't do demos, I'm sorry. I like trailers. But yeah. When you play the demo on stream, dozens of us will wishlist too. I see that you are telling me the correct way of marketing and branding myself, which could kind of work, I suppose. But I will think about it. Maybe. How do you wishlist something if you don't know it exists? So, LK Pro, I don't know if this sounds crazy or not, but about once a week, I just scroll through Steam. I scroll through upcoming on Steam until it stops loading, and I wishlist anything that looks interesting. Hi, Lily. And I do that about once a week. Sometimes I'll pick a category and I'll stream through that. So I typically stream through the visual novel tag, the point and click tag, the casual tag, the walking simulator tag, and are there any more? Those are the main ones that I go for. It's fun scrolling Steam. It is. But yeah, it's like, I think people would be interested. Yeah, that's why I usually wishlist stuff. Lily! Oh, Lily, thank you for 2 months. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you. You don't have the patience? For me, it's relaxing. I might do it later. I might do it while I instead of doom scrolling Twitter, I doom scroll on Steam. And I see lots of the cool little games that are coming out. And I find a lot of weird ones, and I buy them. Which reminds me, the dev who made Cosmic Collapse reached out to me and was like, hey, would you like to see any future games that I make? Just because you liked Cosmic Collapse so much? And I'm like, yes, here is my email. I have 1,167 wishlisted items. Do you want to see my wish list? You want to see mine? Okay, one sec. My wish list. You should look at Fumehead. No release date, sadly, but it looks neat. Okay. My wish list. I have 1,443 things on my wish list. And I always sort it. Giving out your email, what for? Oh my god. I always sort it. I'm gonna quit web fishing, by the way. Save and quit. I always sort it by what's on sale. That obliterates my 268. Yep. So these are the ones that are on sale right now. Games that are on my wish list that are on sale right now that I would buy. Maybe I'd get 12 minutes. Because I remember when that was popular and new and expensive. Oh my god, Horse Tales. I remember when Horse Tales came out and then it didn't do great commercially. And now it's only $8. So maybe I'd buy Horse Tales. I'm really interested in Tracks of Thought because I remember they paid for a trailer at like some sort of indie games thing, but it's mostly negative, and I want to see why. I want to see why it did so badly. What else? I know I Just Want to Be Single Season 1 just came out. Whenever I see these ones, it reminds me of Pan, because I know Pan likes those. Stasis Bone Totem. I have the first Stasis, but I haven't played it yet. This one's like a cooking one, and it looked kind of cute. It would be good for like one stream. I would get Velvet Bite, but I'm not going to pay $44 right now for a tome that is apparently mixed. Like, mixed reviews. I also don't have this one because I haven't finished the first one yet. I still haven't bought Super Seducer. I bought it for other people. I thought Marin's Day looks really cute, actually. I might get this. This might be something that I buy. And then I will buy this. Oh yeah, and then there's a fishing roguelike, like vampire. It's Vampire Survivors, but fishing. It's vampire surviving, but but fishing. Chat is marking this down. Gonna flood you with gifted games. Listen, they do that sometimes. The people who have added me, and I do appreciate it when it happens. It is fairly nice. But I also have a lot of games, so please don't feel pressure to do that. Because currently I have 1,176 games. So I have a lot of them. So you don't need to worry about me running out of games to play. We've got over 1,000. I have 100%ed... I have 100%ed 136 games. Unless any of them have changed. No, they have not. They're all still 100%. Good. Okay. Content is never ending. Never ending. Wow. Okay. Well. Aww, Vivi's utterly bay. I don't know if I've ever been called utterly bay. Thank you, Thor. Thank you. Thank you for 15 months. Thank you for resubscribing. So, we have lots to play. Many years. I will be an old lady before we stop. Yeah, it's close to 10%. Yeah, I want to get that further, though. Check out my game collection after stream. Puppy dog guys. Are you going to link it in the Discord or something? Anyway. I'm gonna get some sleep. It is late. It is 3:26 a.m. And I am fairly sleepy now. It's in images? Okay, I'll check it out. I'm gonna find someone to raid. Thank you guys for playing the lurk fishing while I played web fishing. I had fun. Let me see. My computer is like dying. I don't know why, but my computer is struggling right now. Like, super struggling. Aww. Okay. Let me... But yeah, I'm gonna crash pretty hard after this. I will enjoy it. Who's on right now? There's a lot of people on right now. Oh my god. So many people. What? What? Okay. I reckon... Yeah, we haven't been able to raid her in a bit. Give me a second. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. This has been really nice. I didn't plan on streaming today, so I'm glad that we did. I feel like we got a good amount of, fishing done. Okay. I may stream tomorrow. I might not. We will see. we're gonna raid Lily T, who often comes to hang out here. She's been going for a long time, so she might stop soon, but we'll see. Is doing art. Very talented. But yeah. Thank you guys very much for hanging out. I can feel my brain just shutting down. I am very sleepy, so I will go get my rest. All right. Good night, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe. Maybe. If not, the day after. Okay. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.